think I've worked out most of the kinks that mess with the stream last Thursday. Hi, hello. How's everyone doing? It's Sunday. It is day X and a half of general quarantine mindset and activities. I hope everyone's holding up okay out there. Yeah, this shit's weird, but my dad. Hello, son. Hello, my children. Yeah, what's up? All right, give me 1 second. I have, like I said, mostly worked out all the kinks with my stream stuff, I want to say, until more of them present themselves right about now. No, okay. So we'll see what happens, but keep an eye on my bit rate, and I'll keep an eye on my CPU, as I have a nice little monitor for that now, a little window I pulled up, so everything should be fine, and hopefully the PS1 doesn't explode on us this time. So let's jump right in. It's Megaman Legends. You know what's up. So made sure to test out everything ahead of time too. Just woke up from a nap about an hour ago. I assume a lot of people are doing that now. Naps are going to be real popular as we sink into this quarantine life. I don't know, what's everyone else quarantine activities?
Should be a Reaver bot around somewhere.
Ignore the goofy PS1 loading. It's been silly, but the game itself has been working, and I tested it several times before actually popping on. So worst we'll have is a little bit of audio lag in the beginning like that. Okay. So last time, even though we hit a bit of a snag at the end, thankfully we were in some downtime. We had done the majority of the lake dungeon we had gotten to last time, and then I was running around doing side questy things, got some better armor and parts from Megaman. We also got the jet skates. Everything's great. We got a third slot for your gun, your buster. So at this point, we're pretty strapped to go in here and just throw down with the boss for this dungeon and grab the actual red refractor. Once we get the red refractor, that means we can power the flutter, our ship, and then we can go over to that was at that dig site we went to that we now need the ship to get up to. Yeah. Right now, that is the plan until either the PlayStation starts shooting itself again, or I don't know, maybe the stream will shoot itself first. We'll see. Everyone place their bets, but thankfully last time was a real clean cut as far as when things started to go wrong, so that's fun. Hopefully it'll be a completely clean run on the PlayStation's end, and then the stream inevitably shits itself, which I'm preparing for. We can just do our thing. So far, everything should be okay. I'll just be real careful. I don't know, I did my best to research what issues could be causing weird stream drops. In a year or so, 2 years now, we upgraded our internet. We used to have AT&T, and hey, AT&T is not that great unless you're near one of its fiber locations, but we are not in range of its service. So we cut that out real fast, and then I ended up having Cox was the only ISP that could service our area as far as some sort of cable internet or competent high-speed option. And overall, as far as speeds, they've been okay, and we have a higher end package that we pay out for, mostly so we can do stream stuff, but also just for the sake of convenience. Watch this. Wee, jet skates. I haven't shown these off so far. This hallway is great for it because all these baddies in the water will try and jump out at you, but I totally dodged all of them. You can adjust your jet skate speed, by the way, by either mashing up on the on the D-pad or mashing back. So you've got little gates, or excuse me, little streams of smoke back there. It's because you're kind of slowing down, or you just speed up. Really fun, great way to dash around. That's, I think, why the game is called Rockman Dash in Japan, but I don't know. Yeah, here's our boss just sleeping here. So let's get in here and reprise this. We gave this a shot last time, but I totally flubbed the boss.
If I'm reading this right,
I should have gone back and healed, but I did not do that. So I ate that pretty hard.
We should be able to repair the flutter with one that big.
Yeah, roll. You think so? Boom. We'll go ahead and watch this again just because all these Megaman cutscenes are just silly as heck. And I just love that every time he pulls one of these, because the beginning of the game showed him messing up, and now he's just waiting for something to happen, but it never does. But even, I'll say it every time, even though the low poly faces and such are old, it's still a good art style. I think it holds up. It's got
no alarms or
good, simple, but effective face animations.
Be careful, Megaman. I don't like the looks of this.
Alright, it's boss time. I do not remember what this boss's name is, but I'm sure I could pop
I'm picking up a Reaverbot signal. It came out of nowhere. It's a big one. The readings are going off the scale.
See, notice? By the way, so this one I mentioned last time, he gets like a big old like intro of him dropping in right here. You know, kind of big fanfare. Just wait till I finish this guy. Just give it a second. So, the trick to him, I realize, is actually much more like fighting kind of like an old school Mega Man boss. So what you want to do is not get hit like that, but mostly just time your jumps. It's very much let's say inspired by an older Mega Man game. I say is I keep taking hits, but it's okay. The main thing is there we go. Got him. Flinch a little.
It looks like he damaged.
Trying to throw in hits like that, just being patient. But waiting until he like takes his first major jump, because he follows you pretty reliably, and then stay facing him towards the center. That's also kind of key, because then you'll be able to see when he's gonna land, and then you can dodge this little like AOE splash that comes from like, the center. So here's a little impact. See? So now we're making this look easy. And now we're all right. And I can take a few embarrassing hits too because I got the extra armor, so I don't have to sweat the tension of this one. Oops. Like I said, we can still take a few embarrassing hits. He's just taking it. But yeah, that's really the only way to hit this guy. I think there may have been like one or two items, like if I really had hunted and done a couple extra side quests that we haven't done yet, we probably could have had like a special weapon that would have assisted in fighting him and made that a little easier, but having the third buster part now that I have
I'm not picking up any Reaverbot signals anywhere.
I'll tangent. See
how you got him.
Oh gosh. Man, that money disappeared way too fast. But see how he had that big old intro where he had his whole like morphing sequence, like Power Ranger style, right? And all of a sudden, just the end, he's like, poop, he's just done. No explosion, no nothing. I always thought that was silly as heck. We got a fair amount of cash for beating him, though. Yeah, we almost have like 10Ks any, which in the long run is not that much money. As far as how much we need to do some like the crazy upgrades to weapons. But I'm actually gonna try and fight some of these guys now that I'm done with this boss. Get more money while I can. Ugh. There we go. But yeah, that is the boss of what is, I think, the third or fourth major dungeon. Fun boss, definitely the way you go about it, as simple as the pattern is, it makes you think more like older Mega Man, just like watch bosses' patterns and then counterattack. To the point that you can just beat it with using your think is kind of cool. But that's sort of the variability of the game, is that you can end up just fighting bosses however you want. Which that's definitely an old school Mega Man idea. Is do whatever the heck you want in terms of how you're going to defeat this enemy. Like if I wanted, I could actually probably challenge myself to beat this whole game using the main Mega Man's main buster that he has. It makes some bosses a little harder, like the giant digging tank that we fought the first time when I streamed. The way I just spammed a lot of the mines that you can lay down in like the gate as well as the tank treads, that makes that boss fight really easy. So it's like obviously the ideal weapon for that. But there's other, you know, I could still beat that just shooting it the whole way, but it would be a lot tougher. And, just a different way to challenge yourself, I guess. But I mean, that's what people like making. So it's cool that those ideas from the older games at least carry over here. But I don't know. Oh man, that's not the most annoying sound in the world. I don't know what is. I was doing this earlier. Oh yes, of course. Yeah, 5:30. It's Sunday. I usually aim for later times, more for my own sake, but I realize with a combination of factors.
You must be getting hungry, Mega Man. I made some apricot pie.
Wait. Hold on, apricot pie? I want to eat. When does Mega Man ever eat? Fuck Mega Man. I want some food. No, yeah, I realized that many friends of mine far across the states, many different locations, it would benefit them to maybe have me come on at a slightly earlier time if they want to come hang out for a little. So I figured that with the way things are right now, and also, you know, taking that into consideration, because I'm partly doing this one just so I can share game stuff, of course. Let me save here. We'll be safe. But two, I know shit's pretty crazy out there for everyone right now. Some of us still have some work things to do, and some of us don't have anything to do. So it's pretty wild. So aside from just generally sharing game stuff, yeah, I wanted to make sure that especially if any of my friends just wanted some good background noise, that it just aid in this whole, like, encouraged social isolation, as it were, or whatever they call it, social distancing, as they're saying. I'd do my best, but yeah, for anyone who is not on good old, full-on West Coast time, I will be trying to push for slightly earlier times, maybe around this, especially now. What have these fools got to say?
Okay, I'm fresh out of ideas. You know, what bothers me most is that while we're sitting here, he's out there digging up all sorts of stuff.
Calm down, Teasel. You're going to burst. He won't lead us to the treasure. No one will, as long as that big door is still locked.
Her mug just says Tron, by the way. So she's got a mug with her own face and name on it. That's the most, like, Saturday morning shit ever.
So what if he digs up a few scraps here and there? He can keep that garbage. All we're after is whatever's behind the main gate. Right, Teasel?
You know, you're absolutely right. Then that will be our new plan. We'll wait for him to open the main gate. We'll let him keep whatever he finds until then. He'll see. It'll be the Bonds who have the last laugh in this game.
That's right!
God, I love that shit so much. So stupid. They're even better in the second game. I can't wait. I would actually really love... I want to show off Tron's game for a variety of reasons, because I mentioned before, Tron's game like costs an arm and a half now, which is disappointing. You can get them all on PSN. I will keep stressing that to people. If you have a PS3 or a Vita, all three Legends games go on sale for like... Excuse me, the two games and the spin-off, because not to confuse anyone, but the core games, they all go on sale for like less than $10 each all the time, or whatever the PS1 Classic price is. I don't think I need anything from Roll right now. Let me go in one to make sure everything is working fine. But yeah, I would love to show off Tron's game though, because her game plays mostly like this, but it's less like hopping from like dig site to dig site, because it kind of happens before this. It's like a prequel, but not like 10 years before. It's like a year-ish before this. Or like indescript close time. Oh, right, we're going to fix the flutter. That's why the card is here. Never mind. Hold on. But yeah, I'd love to show Tron's game, but I'd really love to show off Mega Man Legends 2 one day. 2 is actually a really solid improvement
Megaman,
over this.
could you take care of the refractor?
Okay.
Shove it in there.
Finished.
Oh,
It's ready.
big glowy gemstone.
Okay, I'm all done here too. I'm going to fire up the engine, Mega Man. You grab that blue lever there.
Gotcha. This one, right?
Yep, on my mark.
Ready.
Cell switch on. Refractor rotation speed increasing. Engine field generation at 80%. Safety lock check. Initiating countdown. 3, 2, 1. Mega Man, now!
Here goes.
Pull the switch. Yay.
Metastatic field operational. Pair production active. Come on, fly.
We're flying.
It's working! It's working! Yeah, now your ship's back up, so that's cool. You can
It
trust
worked. You didn't roll. We're flying.
trust low
We're
poly roll.
flying.
Well, I still have a lot of work left, but we should be able to get around the island at least.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to reach that cave now, too. Let me know when you want to start a dig at the cave, and I'll take you there anytime.
We're actually gonna jump right into that. I think we're kind of gonna shotgun some things because again, last time. Actually, hold on a second. I missed this music. Let's read Roll's diary first. Let's get all the secrets. Oh, embarrassed. Oh no! You never get to find out what's in it. Just teasing you with it. It's cute though. But yeah, this is the inside of the ship. Didn't think this was gonna be in here, huh? Yeah, no, you get to see the inside of the flutter. I actually think, I don't know why they decided to fully do it here, but it's cool because on the outside the ship looks way smaller. But it's nice they like took the time to make it feel bigger than it actually is. Because they really didn't have to do that. There's not too many rooms here though. In the second game, you get more of like a. Wait, what kind of thing? Oh, this is Roll's whole room. We're just like invading her space now. Let's get out of here for a second. I know there's another room you can get to. But yeah, second game, the flutter is definitely a little bigger in terms of like a role it plays. There's actually like a mission in the beginning where I think it catches on fire because Data is trying to cook food and messes it up or something stupid like that. Let me see. Those of you who are headed for the Closer Woods might take an umbrella. Oh, okay, no, there's just random weather facts. I'm mostly looking because I can't remember if there's any items you get in here. But yeah, this is the inside of the flutter. Here's a little grandpa. Let's see what he's got to say. Oh, hi, Mega Man. Oh, hi. Find out about the treasure that's supposed to be buried here. Oh, yeah. This island does have a lot of mysteries. What kind of ancient Cthulhu shit's going on here? Have you ever heard of the main gate? I'm gonna say no because I've heard of it off screen, but the largest ruin on the island is called the main gate. It can be found near the old city. What's unusual about it is that as far as anyone knows, there's no way to get inside. Ooh. It's connected to subgates. Tell me, Mega Man, have you found a passage in the subgates that connects to the main gate? I don't think we have, actually. But that's what he means, is like we're supposed to go to the place in Closer Woods right now, which is the one, basically the place where the giant digging robot cued us into going. And yeah, like I said, this game isn't too long, so we're making a fair amount of progress. Alright, Mega Man just drinks soda in here, which will heal your health if you're at a place in the city and you're fighting and you need something out of a vending machine, but I think only the fights we did earlier are like the fights that happen in the city. I think this is Mega Man's room, or it's Grandpa's room, I forget. I should have to search everywhere because I can't remember if there are any parts you're supposed to get or not, like a part lying around. Yeah, this is Mega Man's bed. He's got like a weird little screen by him. No naps for you. Like a UV light? Is Megaman trying to tan? I don't know. That's another thing. I was never sure in this game. Geez, Roll gave me a whole grandfather clock for my birthday. Yeah, better give her something in return, jackass. Holy shit. Oh wait, we gave her we can give her the ring. I forgot about that. Conversation partner? Did they? I think they meant to translate that as conversation piece. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, let me go give Roll because I think no item. Yeah. Cause you can give Roll a few things just to be nice. Where'd she go? Oh, she's in her room. Hold on a second. So let's go be nice to Roll. Let me see what's in Grandpa's room though. Alright, he's got all the ruins and like ancient JoJo shit he's dug up. Old bomb casing, that's nice. Coffin. Yeah, souvenir coffin. But yeah, it's implied that he's like traveled the world and done a bunch of cool shit already. Because he's been a digger for many years. Ooh, bomb schematic. Okay, yeah, see, there is something in here. I knew it. A lot of books. Introduction to digging. My life as a digger. The return of the digger. They all look pretty difficult. Yeah, screw reading. It's certainly well made. It's the face of the McDonald's Moon Man. Oh, I meant to click on the book on the desk. Let's move over a little more. Machine called a microscope. You used to look at small things. Wonder what's inside. A lot of little bug-like things. What was the thought I had? Oh, yeah, no, I was never sure for a while as to whether or not, like, Megaman in this game is actually just, like, a human, like a cyborg, or he's actually, like, a full-on robot. They do explain that. It is explained in this game, more or less, what Megaman, or who Megaman is. And, right, he, like, Roll and Grandpa Barrel are, hold on a second. She's finally fixed. Can I give Roll the ring? I want to give Roll the ring. Talk to Roll, I think. I wonder what's inside the clip. Wait, let me go to the R&D room. I think that's what I need. So talk to Roll again? Yeah, there you go. Give her the ring. Yes, give it to her. I think it's just like a nice gesture thing. There's no like secret waifu simulation in here or something, but Roll's everyone's waifu, so it's fine. No, she's good support. Let me give her any items I have, because I know I got that bomb schematic thing, which should give me Grand Grenade, yay! I think I'm gonna switch to using this. Oh, right, okay, yeah, so I can use this to blow up that wall that was inside the ruins that I found. So we're actually gonna side distract for a second and do that, but let me switch up. So change. That's just regular grenade arm, machine. I want that. We'll use this, and then this is one of the items where you can like dump cash into just like upgrading it. Like look at that, I don't even have enough money, but if you want to increase like the damage output to maximum, you need 100k Zenny. It's kind of silly how much like you can dump time and the money in this game and like just upgrading your items to be like super cheese-tastically stupid. But it kind of like other games I've played on here before, like I think there's not much of a point, sadly. Like, there's nothing to really, like, I have all this power, but what am I gonna do with it? Kind of a struggle thing. It's still cool they let you, like, go that wildly. I don't even have the money enough to do that besides increasing the range. But we're still gonna keep the item, and then we're gonna get out of here. Let me see. I'll talk to Data again. I'm gonna be saving everywhere just for the sake of... I don't know, last time after the PS1 was being silly, I don't want to have any backtracking, or as little backtracking as possible if we can. this old thing is, as they say, a hunk of junk, but she has got it where it counts, I guess. So let's get out of here. I want to say welcome to anyone else, by the way, who has joined me in the meantime. I hope everyone is doing their best to have a decent Sunday evening here. Actually, what am I doing? I meant to go to the subgate. Wait, no, we're not going to the subgate. We're going to use the grand grenade to go blow up walls, because I've been talking about those walls for a long time. I'm going to give them a little break the walls down. And I don't think I can, I can't go up that ladder back there. But yes, welcome to good old Megaman Legends on a Sunday night. And yeah, see, now the Flutter has a proper box, and now you can kind of see the bottom part, the hole of it. You can see that it's a little more sizely than you might have thought initially, because like, see, Mega Man jumps, he's at least like looks a lot smaller than when it was like crashed on the ground. You could jump on top of it. But let's just start at the beginning, I guess, in terms of subgates. See, I love that now we have the jet skates, so everything is awesome. Yeah. What's this chick gotta say? Oh, it's the reporter lady. The great disaster, distant myth or impending future. So she's just out here chilling, trying to get weird stories. But anyway, we are going to go into the main subgate here, because I want to find, I know where it is, I just have to wander around and get to it, but I want to find the wall that I keep talking about where you need to blow it up to get to it. So let me see, because I know if I go there, that leads into the sewers, and then that's how I can like open up back into the town. And forgive me for anyone who's been consistent in watching. I may check holes that I've already stuck Mega Man's hand into, but I just want to make sure that I got all the items. And then I also just one of the dumbest things to say, stick Mega Man's hand into holes, because there aren't many other Mega Man games where you can get an excuse to do that. See, it's either that, or I'm going to start making terrible jacking in jokes about jacking it when we start playing Battle Network. And that's literally half that game is just running around town jacking into things. It's the internet, so have fun with that when we get there. But I don't know. I'd love to stream more Mega Man games. Mega Man's great. Not sure if I'd stream all the classic ones. I definitely have my preferences when it comes to those, but you know, soft confirming this now. Like, I've been enjoying playing through Legends 1 again. It's been a minute since I've played Legends 2 all the way through. I think it'd be fun, but also a little dangerous to refresh myself with that on the screen. So we'll see what happens. Oh, also, I am twitching my face because one, I have a very tiny itch, but two, I'm trying to really promote the whole try not to touch your face thing as like setting a better example, because I noticed I was doing that a bit last time I was on stream. It's fine because I've taken a shower and I'm also in my own house. I've done pretty good at sanitizing things, but I don't know, if I'm gonna be a public face, might as well be proper, right? But no, yeah, would love to stream more Mega Man games. Legends games in particular were always some of my faves. As far as I can go here, if I'm recalling correctly, because there's this chest. I love that the map generates on its own, so you can just kind of like, it's as much as you explore, but you really have to get into like the little indents of the map to make sure you get like every piece of it, or you might run into walls or areas where it's like, is there something else over there? No, there's not. You just have to hit the exact edge of the wall to make sure the map shows up right. So yeah, that's the first little area there. So I think I needed to just turn around from where I was before, but let's go back. Wait, I have cool skates. What's nice is these feel even better in the second game. Like, hands down, they improved the jet skates so well. What else I can talk about? I was mentioning Tron, like Tron Bond, the game earlier. So I'm gonna go break the wall back there. Hold on one second, we'll talk about Tron. Grand grenade. Wait. Grand grenade. Wait, what? Wait, what? Roll told me it could break the wall. Do I need to upgrade it? Do I need to upgrade the damn thing? Did I get played? I think Roll played us. Damn, I think... I think I need to upgrade this damn thing before we can use it. You know what? I guess we're not exploring the ruins. Oh well, good thing we didn't go that far. Silly me, getting exposed on stream. What a concept. That's never happened before. Oh yeah, we'll come back to that later. I'll stick with Grand Grenade anyway because it is a strong item. I just have no money right now. I have 20? Let me actually... Maybe I'll get a life upgrade or something from the shop. Let's see if there's like any other better parts I could get. But yeah, Tron's game, this Adventures of Tron Vaughn, a good chunk of it plays like this, where it's like you run around, you do like action shooting stages. That's pretty normal. But then you have, get this right. Let's see, if I angle here. Bam, Soccer King, let's go. Free money. But yeah, please recycle your cans in your local bakeries. Yeah, you have regular shooting missions, but you also have a lot of these very like micromanaging missions that you have to do in there, where they actually heavily incorporate the serve bots and other like tasks that you do. Together, it's interesting. Like it's not perfect, and it kind of feels like the same level of jank that this game can have sometimes, but it's still fun, I want to say. And it's been a minute since I've played it. When I get to there, I'll tell my whole story of how I finally ended up getting a copy of that game, like why it took me forever to do that. But oh right, there's a super Kevlar jacket thing. So let me see. Pipe cartridge. I think I'm just gonna go for another life gauge piece. You can only buy so many. Oh, I have all the life gauge pieces. Okay, cool. And then you can upgrade Megaman's canteen more to hold more extra life, like his E-tank. Okay, sniper range, power razor. Do I have any good combo parts I can buy from her? Not really. Okay, I'll save my money for now. Yeah, we either got beamed on Grand Grenade and I need to do another upgrade, or I do not know, but that is fine. We can head out for now. We'll come back for more side questing later, but I will head out and talk to Roll now. Let's just screw it. Let's go right for it. We're gonna do the next major dungeon. This is never not fun once you just have like a nice open path of area to go for. I think I actually need to go in the flutter, or else she won't give me the option to fly over there. Oops. I thought that was resting evenly. But it definitely feels though like the jump from this to the second game was significant in terms of all the stuff they improved. It looks better. Little aspects of the game play better. It allows for you to finally like use the second analog stick, which this game still, like I said before, sticks with the D-pad and the shoulder buttons. But that was like 1997 3D camera movement. Just kind of a shame, but it's just what it is. But screw it. Let's go to the sub gate. Yeah, let's rock and roll. Okay, good. Everything looks like it's going good so far. Let's not jinx it, but.
Ready to go, Mega Man?
And I like how it makes this seem way higher up than it actually is, because it kind of isn't. The Bonds just dug a big hole in the ground surrounding the thing, and they're just idiots. So, I don't know. Again, we'll do one last data save just to be as safe as we can. I don't know, I used to think, because sometimes because I do have a few, let's see, I have a few channels on, let's say, like YouTube. It took me a while to get into like following a few like Twitch streamers and people I enjoy on my own, because I think I have kind of odd tastes when it comes to like what I enjoy to kind of keep on as my own background noise. But for the few people who like actually do consistent like game playthroughs and such, I noticed for a while that someone would talk about like rotating saves and like saving all the time, and you know, when you're on your own and you think about that, and you're just like, you know, take your own risks, make your own mistakes or whatever. But nah, saving all the time is that's some real big brain shit when you're streaming, especially because you never know, never know. Well, yeah, this is not the main gate, but this is the next.
I've never seen a site this before. There's a
major
big pit in the
dungeon.
middle, and I can't get any readings from inside. I wonder what... Megaman? Are you okay?
So Roll is like
Can you see a door somewhere?
losing radio contact with me, and I kind of remember the order of how I'm supposed to beat this dungeon.
I can't get any readings of that room, Megaman. My monitor's completely blank. Take a look around and let me know what you see.
So we have these computer panels and all these weird monitors on the wall here. Instead of needing keys,
It's my guess the power's out in that room.
well, hold on.
Can you see a switch anywhere?
I don't see any switches, but there's some writing here. Let's see. It says Operations Room 2. Emergency system activation requires direct password input from Eden, or the insertion of 3 level 2 or higher prototype Anthro unit ID cards.
Yeah, he's getting to the real bullshit
What?
now.
Prototype Anthro unit. I've
Yup.
never heard of that before. Well, whatever that is, you need 3 ID cards, right?
Basically.
If we're lucky, you'll be able to find them inside there.
So yeah, we need 3 ID cards, kind of like the other dungeons instead of just regular keys, but take mental note how they mention authorization from Eden and prototype Anthro identification. And no, we aren't getting into furry shit. Shout out to furries, but we're not getting into furry shit. Different kind of Anthro. Oh god. Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh, I didn't refill my energy tank, great. Man, it seems this game is just content to throw you different bomb upgrades until you find like the other cool gun attacks you can get. Either that or I've just been completely missing them, which I probably have. So I don't know. I remember there was like an item you can get where it looks like you basically have just like a giant rocket launcher on your arm. That's a fun one to use and upgrade because it's like a good range, it has strong attack. It's like doesn't cost a whole lot to upgrade. Let's explore this dungeon. We gotta find keys, but basically what we are trying to do now is Megaman is looking to open the main gate, which is gonna have all the answers to what's so mysterious about this island's history, what's going on here. And this dungeon will sort of give us some starting answers to that, but you're gonna start seeing some weird shit. I'm not talking like a Silent Hill style like breakdown of like what's going on. This isn't all in Megaman's head or anything. But okay, I think these ones are holes in the wall. Yes. Come on, give me the good stuff. Telelens? Oh, I think that's actually a part that I had just mentioned. Because it's like the... Hold on. What is this? Fracture shard. Money, money. Just when I needed it. Okay, I think that's fine for now. But yeah, one reason that myself and many others kind of fell so hard for these games is because a lot of the like kind of cliche and hokey but still kind of cool lore bits and just like world building it felt like they did for this series was pretty strong. It's the other Mega Man games, like the mainline ones, all sort of have this kind of generally constant continuity to them, where it's like you have the classic games, and then there's like lore bits that pretty much imply that like Dr. Wily created Zero, and then like Zero, but X was like the final creation of Dr. Light, and it's just like it goes on from there. And then it's like you have little bits and pieces of continuation like that that just they go on. It makes sense for what's there. There's a hole in the wall down here that I've been trying to get to. But then like Battle Network has its like entire own little like bubble. Don't touch your face. Battle Network is its own bubble, whereas this is as well. But this definitely has much more like a. God, I'm trying to think of a series to compare it to in terms of like having its like solid lore. I wanted to honestly just say it like throw in any sort of like 90s JRPG where it's like the world is like secret history and like all this stuff. And it's like cliche and hokey and like, you know, it's not like strong writing or anything like that, but I still think it adds a certain appeal. It's that appeal of like a game world that feels lived in and like there's mystery just for the sake of like how it exists, where it's like, you know, above ground on this island we're in like a nice marketplace and we're like in a chill, you know, small, I don't say like a backwater town, but like a nice like easy simple city that looks like it has its own like structures, and as far as like government and like, you know, they have like some sort of basic industry for these like small but still, you know, real nice group of people that live there. But then you have this island that's also full of, you know, all these ancient mines and dungeons and all these mysteries that like not everyone completely understands, and that's why like digging in this world in general is like a profitable career. It's like Indiana Jones wishes he lived in this world. Also, I hate how these tiny holes are like baked into textures here super hard. I mentioned that before, but these are like slightly less obvious, I feel. But I think I've gotten most of them. Anyway. Alright, I think... It's definitely that like that solid feeling of like I don't want to say blank is like Souls games, because that's like a mean Twitter account at this point. That not everyone says that anymore. Like blank is like Dark Souls, but in the sense that like those games got really popular for how strong they were in terms of like presenting lore in small like observable ways. There's another ID
Did you
card.
find something, Megaman?
I think I found an ID
I think
card.
this game does a similar
Good
kind of
going.
thing, which is good. But this game
I'll
came out
go
way
back to
before
that
Dark
control
Souls. So
room
Dark Souls
once I found the others.
ripped off Megaman Legends, and I'm glad you all came to my, what's the thing? I'm glad you all came to my TED Talk. Everyone go play Megaman Legends. I think this just leads me back to an elevator in the middle. This time it's a little confusing. These guys are a tiny bit annoying because you really have to keep rotating around them. Make sure you get behind their dumb shields. The solution to most enemies in this game is trying to just combine your strafing and your turning with constant attacks. And these are just, I think, the base forms of these enemies. There's like a palette swap one with a different color. They're much stronger and give you more money when you fight them later on in the game. Let's see. What's that? I don't know if there's a boss for this dungeon. I think it's more just like giant exploration. Okay, so this might be what I need the
That
IDs
looks like
for.
the generator you've been looking for. Can you get it to work?
Or
All right.
just activate
You
it?
should be able to get the elevator to work now.
Okay. Forgive me if I seem stumped here. I thought I was. So I guess the keys are for the operations above. I know it said you were lacking power, so just give me a second to let my old like fossil brain remember what you're supposed to. Oh, I have jet skates for giant wheels. That's cool. That's another ID card. Good. So you only need one more. Okay. So assuming I can come to there from another way. So I can go back this way. This is the way. Let me see. Let me try this way first. all the way down here. Oops. Hello, friend. Close encounter. Oh my. Man, this robot is not practicing social distancing. Let's take him out. Man, Megaman Volnut hard enforces social distancing. Target sensor. Okay. Yeah, you get a bunch of parts and items in here as far as like things you could donate to the museum or parts you can use for upgrade and stuff. But let's see what's here. Okay, so that's where I was before. Let me try going this way. Dungeon gets a little confusing to me because this is one of the ones that's like later in the game, so I know I've done this. Hey, look, it's a little ceiling box from like way earlier in the game. You haven't seen these since like the very first one. These are definitely the stronger versions. They take a lot more hits, but they drop a lot more hits. I think I can break the ceiling. Like there's a hole up there that I'm like, looks like I can break it, but I'm not sure if I need a bomb to break it.
Megaman, I'm seeing something funny on my monitor. It looks like there's a false wall or something. There's probably a secret room there.
Yeah, I can't do jack shit with that right now. I definitely need some kind of make the wall go boom item. And clearly it's not the grand grenade right now. Either that or the grand grenade makes that one blow up, and then the item I needed is a completely different one that I'm thinking of. I don't know. It's just easy to forget a few small things in here because you have to ask roll if you can come to this dungeon. You can't just like walk to it like you can with the other ones. And I don't remember if there's like a connection here as far as. So now this elevator is back on. So that should leave me. Yeah, so we already came out here? Question mark? Give me a second to remember where I'm at. We're getting here, we're getting here. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is where we started. Okay, now I know where I am. Yeah. So that's the key room, and then we are back here. Then yeah, we came out here. And that's this room where there was that robot in the door. This room where we got this chest already, and then we jump down here. So this is where we were just a second ago. Correct. Okay. So I think actually where I want to go is... Let me loop back. Anyway, while I parse this out, my mind. I hope everyone's evening this morning as well as it can. Wait a second. Okay, I think we found the right way. Or did I already come from this way? No, wait. Already got this? Question mark? Yeah, we already got this. Huh. Hold up. And this is... No, because we just came from there. Okay, yes. We're playing Metroid now. Rat in a maze, right? I'll find the way I need to go. Okay, so this one... Back down. I believe we can find the true path for Megaman. Okay, so that was where it came up from up there as well, so it's a connection. So let me Okay, wait, what's over here? There's a chest up here, and that was it, right? There's nothing. Okay, so yeah, then this path here. I can go in the door behind me in the middle, or I can go here. So let's try here. Okay, then yeah, then this is the room with the fake ceiling, so I can't go here yet. I think up here is just a chest, as you. Oh wait, or is that? I'm trying to get him to like clip through the wall there so I can see. Yeah, I don't know if that's a door or not. Shoot. Yeah, I'm also a giant potato, and I didn't recharge my special weapons before I jumped in this dungeon. But hey, at least Megaman has health. Which money do I have right now? I'm picking up decent money from these guys that I'm blowing away. Okay. So I got everything here. Right there. So let's see what's down this hallway. Okay, I have not gone here yet. Oh, great. Wait, does this lead out? Does this lead out to the thing? This leads out. Okay, cool. You know what? That's fine. Enemies are going to respawn, but it'll give me something to do when I go back. I actually wouldn't mind picking up a few. So these are actually those middle walls that we ran into in the water dungeon, or lake dungeon. They let us there, I think. Ancient book. I think I donated that to the museum. I think that's all I can do for now right here. At least I want to save those walls. I could be very wrong, which I usually am. And I'm very much willing to accept that most of the time. That's okay. Okay, let's roll back. Okay, the enemies will respawn, but I'm fine with that. Can I jump? Is there anything up here? There's not. Okay. Hey, let's take a peek. Came from the right last time I was here. I think I need to keep going down, is my answer. Because there was like a door I think I hadn't gone to yet. Unless I really need an item that'll help. Yeah, because we turned the power on down here. And then we got this. Maybe I actually need to break that false wall. And I'm just a big dummy and I need to go recharge my, Let me map out this whole east to be sure. Yeah, because I have high jump, but Megaman cannot jump that high. Unfortunately. The main thing was you come down here and you turn the elevator back on. Like, there's clearly a pathway I can go from back there if you look up. But I am big flubbing it and can't get there just yet. So give me just a second. We're gonna wander back and then recharge with our void data, because aside from enemy resets, items, excuse me, the dungeon still remains the same. Untouched once I'm done. Oops. Let me dip out. Oh. Okay, no, yes, this is the false wall, which I'll come back to. I know it seems kind of weird that only data can recharge my weapons, but I'm actually kind of brain farting because I know in Legends 2, there's like enemies will drop like the juice or special items, like just I don't know what they call it, and yeah, in other Mega Man games, like you'll know what it is. Like you just you use your special items and then the meter depletes, and then you pick up like the replenishing items for them, right? I don't remember if that item is something that drops in here, because I know health drops all the time. It's like the little glowing red orbs. But I don't specifically remember if they drop in here. Give me 1 second. Because we went here already, correct? Yes, we did. Okay, yeah, because that leads... That leads to where I just went. Right? Oh man, I'm getting bamboozled by this here dungeon. Okay, yeah, so this one. I think the symmetry in this dungeon is actually a lot better than I'm giving it credit for in my head right now. But I'm just exposing myself constantly. Yes, okay, here we go. So this lets me back up in the elevator. So that right there, that's the door where I use the extra keys in. But I needed this elevator to let me get out of here. But I need to go do the false wall thing. So let me take a peek-see here. And pop right out of this dungeon. Yes, we want to go back to the surface. Let's roll right back. Build any other special items I need to. I think I need the grenade for it. You know what? For the sake of saving my own butt on stream and not going for the full expose, let me use the handy dandy player's guide to just guide my hips here really quick. Yep, grand grenade. Okay, I was right, so I do need that. That was literally all I wanted to confirm. Let me save with data really quick then and recharge. As he does his ever hopeful dance. Data's design is so weird, because when I was a kid, I thought he was like a tiny little monkey that got stuck in a toilet bowl, because he's got the whole little white ring going around him. But it's more just like a center orb part when you look at the artwork. So I don't know, like we'll just save. Can I put, like, it's just the way he's designed. Like here's art on the back of the manual. Okay, hold that up good. Yeah, like, it's more just like that's his design. That's some pre-Monkey Ball shit. Rest in peace, Monkey Ball. Except not really, because I think they like ported one of them to the Switch, but it wasn't the ones everyone wanted. I want to say. Go back to Forest. Do you want to go back to the Garden Forest? No. Oh, right, because we're already at Closer Woods, so I don't need to go back to the forest right now. Good, I'm using my thinking and deduction skills on that one. Anyway, well, welcome to anyone else who has joined as of recent, if I haven't said hello. Hope this chill Sunday night is going well. It's actually raining here in not so sunny Southern California for me right now, which I'll take it. You know, I've seen people post a few pictures in different places where it's like as tense as things are with having to go on either forced or generally encouraged lockdowns and quarantines for different cities. It's interesting to see how maybe the environment and the areas we live in are sort of bouncing back from that. Global warming is some real shit. You know. And a lot of people want to try to say, like, damn, humans are the problem, and it's like, to an extent, yes, but more so to get up on my goddamn soapbox while we run around and run around and do archaeology shit with Megaman. Moral of this big tangent is humans are causing the problems, but humans directly are not the problem. Just create better systems and, I don't know, man, just take care of the environment better. Kind of think. If anything, we could probably make things a lot better than they are, so just do that shit. So I don't know, maybe this whole quarantine period will give people some insight into that. Meanwhile, I'm gonna try and aim this damn grand grenade correctly. Hope that we can blow through this wall. But let me just get the rest of these spider bots old fashioned way. Take them out. That shit is crazy. I do like them. For a while here in general Los Angeles area, they were saying we were in sort of a minor drought, as it were. Maybe major, I don't want to say minor. And then we got a lot of rain one year, and then they were like, keep an eye on it, but you're kind of good. I'm a fan of the rain,
Megaman, I'm
especially
feeling funny on my monitor.
in this kind of
Looks like there's a
this kind of weather. Sorry if that cut out for everyone
There's
too.
a secret room in there.
There we go. Yeah, grand grenade finally coming in handy. Thank heavens. Okay, I don't know if there are any holes in this wall. But at least we got up there and looked cool doing it, right? I don't know, what's everyone doing to stay sane during these encouraged to mandated lockdown and quarantines we're all on now? Assumedly. I assume, depending on where you live in most parts of the world, that you're at least on some kind of system like that. I know we are here.
Hey, Megaman. Have you ever wondered where the Rebot came from?
Roll is also now just
What?
asking the existential crises of questions.
But is it right?
And cutting out while she does it because we love the PS1.
Megaman picking up Rebot. Bye. Ciao.
I forgot the name of these bosses, but so like I said, there's not exactly like a hard boss for this dungeon. There's just sub bosses that are not that hard. You have these cool like wolf design Reaver bots. The strategy is a lot simpler in that you kind of just strafe and shoot and jump if you have to. Just getting clean hits when you can. There's not too much to it. You just really have to keep running and see which ones you take out first, because it just sucks. Because you get a fair amount of cash for trying to, like, for knocking these guys off. And if you're trying to destroy all the other ones, you might not be able to go grab them when you get them blowing it up, but we're gonna be big ballers and run for the cash. Get the bread, Megaman. Oh, got almost all of it. It's okay, I got the big blue ones. Those are the ones that matter the most. Always go for the stacks, Megaman. That's what you were here for. Oof. Dodge that one. Now we're out of here. Very nice.
I'm looking up any big.
I think it's safe, and then a giant one falls down from the ceiling, right? No. Yeah, we'll get the last key here, I want to say. No, that boss is fun. It's simple, but Roll's question does stand. Where did the Reaver bots come from? What are they protecting? And then yeah, we have come full circle. Now I'm remembering how this works, and that we are now in the room with the generator switch that we had already been to before. And now we're up here, and we're gonna get the last ID card, which is back here. Let me make sure there's no holes in the wall, and there are not. Wonderful, cool. Now we can go do that. And then there's nothing up here, right? Nope. Cool. Let's go. I really do like the Reaver bot designs. They stand out from, I think, just about any other Mega Man design. Kind of touched on it before, but how like Battle Network is sort of the most like other like in its own bubble sort of Mega Man spin-off besides Legends. But Battle Network uses so much that's like taken from classic Mega Man and like others, like even like enemy designs, boss designs for sure. Those are very much just like all bosses from the excuse me, the classic games. But this pretty much, aside from like a few characters and Easter eggs where it's like this Wily's boat shop, stuff like that, you don't have. So you don't have too much of a massive list of references in here. It's mostly just really little things. Which finally leads into as well another thing that I just thought of, because back on my bookshelf, don't know if anyone can see back there. Let me see if I can hold my finger. So if you see these like white lines over here, all of these right here, that's the set of Akira manga that I have. It's a really good series if you've never read it. A lot of people talk about the movie, but reading the manga is pretty fun for it too. It adds a lot of extra details. But these white lines right here above where my finger is, That's a set of Megaman art books that are done by, I think Udon is the publishing company for them. It's Capcom has a whole boatload of art books they had for a while called like blank blank, like it's just the game title, like blank blank official complete works. So there's like Mega Man, Mega Man X, Mega Man Zero, Mega Man Battle Network, and even Mega Man Star Force. So most Mega Man, I think ZX stuff is included in Zero as well, because it usually is. But one second, we'll talk about the art books in a minute. Yeah, we activated them Anthro IDs. Get in there, Mega Man.
This is it. Once I'm inside the main gate, we should be able to figure out why the Reaver boss activated like that. But how come I can read these ancient letters?
Oh. He knows too much. Why can Mega Man read the ancient texts? Guess we'll find out. I don't know, this is where shit gets crazy right now too. Suddenly ominous music. Like, look at this weird shit. This ain't a Mega Man game. I love it. But yeah, so we've started to open up the main gate. There's something else we need to do, I know for sure, but I know some big stuff is about to happen when I leave here. But anyway, last thought is there's an art book for pretty much every major Mega Man game except for the Legends. There's no Mega Man Legends official complete works. And that bums the heck out of me because so much of like the design and aesthetic and just everything about these games is like, man, I would love an art book. But there's nothing. I don't know why this one got passed up. I have no idea why. It is deeply disappointing that this is the one they just left behind and started making an official art book for it. But for anyone who is, and this is not a sponsored ad by Capcom, anyone who is interested in getting Mega Man art books before we head back up to the surface, a lot of them were out of print for a while, but most of the major ones, I know Original, X, Zero, and Battle Network have all been reprinted, and you can go in and get them on Amazon right now for like 20 or 30 bucks each or something. So get your dope Mega Man arts right now. But anyway, we're headed back to the surface to see what kind of bullshit's going on up here, since we've been opening the gates. Oh my. Are we about to have a moment? Oh man, is the PS1 doing it? Are we doing it? Are we just crapping out? Oh shit. Damn, we were going really strong too. Oh, the game was gonna behave on me. Oh Jesus. Okay. Good thing I saved the data. Hey, look, that's a great example of what you should save. No, it's fine. This happened before. This thing is getting old. I take care of it, but it's I don't know why it's acting up so much with this game. It varies on game to game. This is totally okay though. See, that's why I saved when I went out with data. So all we have to do is go blow up the bomb, and then that just sucks because there was no way for me to save when leaving that dungeon. That's a tricky dicky. Okay, that's fine. It's totally fine. I'm gonna reset the PS1, run it back for a second, and everything is gonna be okay. That is very disappointing though. I don't know what I could do to fix that. I know if I take it to the right people, you can get like the motor and the drive and your PS1, like get like old disc readers kind of fixed, because that's usually why these kind of older systems crap out, because like just the actual parts, as long as you take care of it and keep all the capacitors and everything up to date, and everything else you need, most of these old systems work just fine. But it's the actual motor that like moves the laser back and forth. Those parts tend to be what will give you trouble, because motors wear out with age, and that's fine. And it like kind of depends on what year your PS1 was made as well. So that's the thing.
In a world covered by...
But anyway, that was a completely smooth load up though. No bullshit at the Capcom logo, which does happen sometime. But hey, perfect example. Save all the time, and when you're not saving, you should be saving anyway. Yeah, no, this should take like 5 seconds. We just gotta jump back in because I recharge with data and we save because we're smart boys. Yeah, let's jump back in. Love this elevator music though. Thankfully, also because this has cutscene skip. Once we get back to Megaman reading his ancient runes and opening the power, we should be fine. Let me double check and make sure I have 2 keys still. Yeah, we got 2 keys. Wow, we have like most of the items here too, by the way. Oops, don't waste hand grenades, holy moly. So let's go back in. Do this with my eyes shut. So I'm not going to. Hey, at some point I'll look at how to like maybe doctor my PS1 a little, because I really like my old gray box. I remember when I was younger, I was super obsessed with like having slightly, like whatever upgraded version of a console I could get. That was like my thing. I used to have like, not like an original PlayStation PS1, but like the weird little like tiny PS1 models that they actually had that branded on it, like the ones you could buy the game screen for, which like for anyone who remembers, yeah, that was a thing for a minute where you could get like an attachable screen for your console. And that was like a big deal. Like this was before, you know, people had like smartphones and like phones that were, you know, made mobile gaming worth a thing. It's like, man, you got Game Boy, but like definitely years before the PSP came out, you had like, oh, you can get a whole ass screen attached to your little PlayStation on like a smaller model and pretty much carry it everywhere. You can get like a battery pack for it, and by all standards, it's kind of clunky and not great. And I think I had like a third-party screen for a while. I sold the PS1 I had a long time ago. It's a nifty system, and it might have been nice to have as like an extra.
I'm seeing something funny on my monitor.
But I think
looks like the wall
overall, I like enjoyed having the original model that I have a lot better. Because this was the first kind of PS1 that I had when I got it used years ago, like when I first got one, like later in its life. And then I sold that one when I got a PS1, like the little, like the smaller square ones. But then I bought this one, like again, like this original type of model, like the gray rectangle, because I just enjoyed that
Megaman,
a lot better.
have you ever wondered
I just
where
bought
the
better
Reaver
cables
bots
for it.
came from?
And the thing is,
I mean, who made them and why? You know, we go around doing digs all over the place, but is it right?
I'll let Roll have her existential crisis. Our dig's right, our dig's wrong.
Really? Megaman, I'm picking up 3 Reaver bots.
Alright, so we gotta do this boss again, but let's see if we can show some advanced tech. I just wanted to throw one grenade. Now see, the grenade hit the little, I guess, bluish purple doggo on the bottom, but did not do that much damage. If this thing was upgraded all the way, which we did not have that kind of time, boy, would I just like wipe these things out. I also don't know if, because I know, okay, but this game, so once you finish the main game, right, at least this first one, there's not much extra content. There's a hard mode you can do, but I don't know if it's like a new game plus hard mode. I think it's just like start the game on hard mode, and I think you start with like some extra items and weapons, and like buster parts or something. Oh Jesus, no, give me the big monies. I'll take all the hits for the money. Eggman needs to scrounge for the cash. No, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. At least this boss didn't give me any trouble. And much like last time, we went down to just one little doggo.
I'm not picking up any
Real
more
smooth, real
Reavers.
smooth.
I could
Yeah. Actually, I still I have quite a fondness for the old PS1. So growing up, I don't know what everyone else had, but one of the first boxes I got as a kid was, first boxes I played were like older cousins had like an NES, an NES. They also had like Super Nintendo and Genesis, and then like I think the first game anything I got on my own that wasn't like a dumb little like Tiger handheld electronic game, which I think I had a Toy Story Tiger electronic game, just because that was like when that came out and that was really popular. It was a Game Boy. Like I had a Game Boy and had a couple games for that. And then I remember at the time my dad had took me to the store, taken me to the store. And I wanted to go get a Super Nintendo. I wanted to get like Donkey Kong Country and a couple other games that my cousins had that I played there. He was like, nah, I just want to get my own. I was like, oh, okay, it's your birthday. I was like 6 or 7. And then that was kind of a thing. Then in the store, I think we went to a Best Buy, and the clerk was like, oh, you're trying to get a Super Nintendo? Because I think at that time you could still buy a Super Nintendo in a store. They were like the console on the way out. Oh gosh. But then at that time, the N64 was like fresh on it. And then I remember trying a demo unit and trying like Mario 64 and something else. And I think my dad, it was only like $100 more for the box. The Super Nintendos were so cheap at that point in terms of yeah, it's the system on the way out. And I was like, well, you just want this instead? And I was like, oh, hell yeah. I want the game that's in 3D and looks really cool and wild. And I got an N64 instead. And that's what I had for most of that generation. It was like, I got a few games, but I mostly rented like everything. Because that's what you did back then. Couldn't always ask your parents to buy you a game every weekend. That was like a rare occurrence. That's like a birthday or Christmas or something. But no, you went to your local rental store, and then you went to. For me, I was a Hollywood Video kid. I was not a Blockbuster kid. They had a Blockbuster in my town. It was just the store we never had a membership for, because I think Hollywood Video had like slightly better, like not being on some sort of membership plan rates and other things, and also just like a local store that was way closer to our house had like an easy 2 to 3 day cycle, and they were just like a case by case basis sort of a thing. Yeah. Anyway. Leading that all in, can I skip this cutscene? There we go, thank you. But yeah, I eventually got a PS1 to, I think as I said before, to play Megaman Legends, because friends had this game. I forget if the friends had either this version of the game or the N64 version, which is just called Mega Man 64, but it's the same game. There's just like sacrifices to the video output is like slightly different because it's an N64, and then like sound quality is lowered. Loading times are a little faster for sure, so I don't know, if things keep crapping out too hard, we can just switch over to the N64 version. But no, I wanted this game just because I was like, man, this looks like so weird and cool, and that's when I was getting into like bigger series like Zelda or just like other action adventure series that kind of were a little out of the norm of like my wheelhouse at the time. So yeah, I didn't get my PS1 initially to play like Metal Gear or Final Fantasy or Resident Evil or like any of the other like big name things, but I think why I like PS. Okay, let's see. Can we get out of this dungeon though? Hold on. Can we do it? Oh, thank God. We did it. We made it. Let's go save right now for roll. Yeah, old reliable. She hunkers out a little bit, but I know. We don't need to talk to her. We need to talk to Data. Where's my boy? But yeah, the gates are open, and yeah, that was pretty painless. So we gotta just keep saving. Just keep saving, and it'll be all right. But yeah, I like the PS1 a lot still, because it's like, as much as I will always have strong nostalgia and feelings for the N64 and be like, yeah, that's my box, you know, like people my age or like in the same range, like you can always, I can take it to friends' houses and be like, oh, I'll play some old games and have fun, you know, play some good multiplayer stuff. That's like some of the things that still hold up. But I think with the PS1 and like why I still love it so much is because one, it's like it's stuff I'm familiar with from the time period, but there's still so much that let me see if Grandpa, let me see, what does Roll to say? I've got a really bad feeling about this, like we're getting into something better left alone. Don't activate the ancient evil rule. Hold on, I'll get back to my PS1 thoughts in a second. Yeah, screw it. Let's go back to the forest. Actually, wait, no. Let me go to the R&D room. Because I think I can make a few other weapons. And then I'll save with Data again. Thankfully, he's here in the same room, so you don't have to load out again. So then... item development. So, cause I got a bunch of stuff in that dungeon. What do we get? So use the Active Buster. This is a Buster... I think this is the one I wanted. Yeah, Active Buster's pretty cool. And that one, yeah, it has a big upgrade path you can choose for it. Target sensor and telelens are used to make the sniper scope. Take down Reaver boss before they even see you coming. Oh yeah, that gives you a really big range. So let me actually, because I don't think I need Grind Grenade for anything else right now. I think you just needed it for that dungeon as far as like a progression point that you like could potentially have missed. So let me change weapon. Okay, yeah, the Active Buster's cool. There's another item I'm thinking of though, where it looks like you just slap a giant gun on Mega Man's arm. Where it's like that's what this looks like, but it's still color coded to him. The one I'm thinking of looks like a gun that doesn't look like Mega Man's color at all. I don't know. You'll get it. You'll see what I mean if we ever get that item at some point. But yeah, you can really crank up things on this gun. It has a really high capacity. You can pretty much upgrade everything. I will increase the homing though, and then I want to say I should increase the range. Yeah, let me do range, and then let me do energy. Yeah, I think those are a little more important as I start off with it. But let me get out of here for now, and then let me talk to Data Boy, and then save. We should be good. Charge energy to memory card. Yes, that's correct. Why am I second guessing that? I don't know. Anyway, I could talk a lot more about PS1, as I probably will, but I think my overall closing thought with that train of ideas is that PS1 for me is a system where it's like as I continue to dig into the library of games for it, and like, yeah, no, I get why this like sold so much more than N64 and like caught on that much better. Whereas like N64 and plenty of the other competing consoles at that time period, and more so mean going forward, like the GameCube and the Xbox, as like when compared to PS2 as well, like those all had people that enjoyed them, and like I enjoy all those systems. Like I think there's great games across all of them, and those systems all had their places in time because it's like they still offered things that weren't on PS2 and PS1 per se, but it's like the PS1 and the PS2 I have like a similar feeling about both of them, in which is like I love the libraries of like the surrounding consoles that were out at the time, especially like the exclusive stuff, because I feel like exclusives aren't as strong as they used to be like among certain consoles anymore. But like PS1, I'm still like going back and playing games I either am discovering now or like just hadn't played before when I was younger and always wanted to, whereas like I've kind of exhausted the N64's library. I mean, when you have only like just barely 300 games compared to like what, almost 1,000 or more, it's kind of wild. Not to say that I've had time to play 300 of the N64's games. I don't even think. Maybe for those who know, like I collect stuff, and I think I have like close to 100. That's like the one system where I'm like, I don't really collect for it anymore because I have everything I would want. I just like have the carts only. I don't like, go for the boxes and everything because that's just not me. Collecting boxes is a pain in the ass for cartridge games. It's just not. That's a whole that gets prices into like the I don't feel like paying for that whole range. And I got most of that stuff years ago. But yeah, it's more it's like I have like. Wait, hold on a second. We're gonna fly away. But yeah, I've basically like I've poured
okay,
over
Mega Man, hold on.
N64 to a good amount. It's like, yeah, I have what I like, and I know most of what's there. Versus like, there's PS1. There's just so much stuff, and that's cool to me. Same with PS2. Like, it's just there's so much cool stuff. Like, and I'm sure a lot of people have that story. But yeah, Mega Man Legends is what sold me on getting a PS1. I thought it was just something that was different and cool. And yet here we are. What's this? We're not just going back to the forest?
It's the bonds.
Now that he's opened the main gate for us, we
He's
don't
loving
need to
it.
keep him around any longer. Time to blow him and that ship of his to Kingdom Come! All port cannons, prepare to fire!
Kingdom Come implies that Teaselbon knows that religion is a thing.
Fire!
The hype music.
We don't stand a chance out here. We'll have to try and hide in the clouds.
Cease fire! They're trying to lose us in the clouds. After them!
He is having the time of his life. I really love it. Now we get some high-pass airship combat. So we don't actually use the flutter to fight. Megaman's gonna get on top and start shooting back. This is a pretty fun fight against their airship. Very like Skies of Arcadia vibes, to be honest, with the whole like air pirate thing. That's a game I actually want to go back and play sometime soon. Don't know if I'd ever stream that though. Streaming RPGs takes a lot.
That little ship's faster than she looks. Launch the Drox! Don't let him get away! Let's see you escape this time.
Oh no. Yeah, so
Megaman, take.
Nope.
yeah, so this is why the Active Buster is also a really solid item for this, because it has homing. Whereas like if you had grenades here, you'd totally be just left to your own means of using
Mission start!
using just your buster. Whereas like I have a pretty solid buster setup right now, and like I have decent damage and energy output, as well as my range is okay. Which right now as well, because I just got that item, like sniper scope or whatever Will just gave me. Like I could actually crank the range up crazy on my buster if I wanted. I think I'm gonna be safe with what I have. 'Cause I already have a range extender part on there. We'll see. But yeah, this is the giant, I think Gesellschaft is the name of like the Bond's giant ship. This is like the whole segment because they're finally trying to take us down. Also, I have to manage the health for the flutter. You know what? I said I wouldn't do it, but let's. Okay, because it's gonna knock my attack down, or is it? Oh, it won't knock my attack down. Wow. Okay, never mind. That's actually just a really good item, as it increases my range like crazy. That is really solid. Good stuff. Now, the one upgrade I usually never go for in customizing Mega Man is getting your rapid stat up, because increased fire rate is fine, I feel, but like I would just rather have like constant damage in terms of like big. I go for big number versus big rate. I like big number. Big number go up is better.
Whoa, they're right on top of us.
I'm on it, Mega Man.
Yeah, look at Data's dumb face in the back.
Here we go!
How do I computer?
Impossible! They shot down all the Drox! But they bought us enough time to catch up with Blue Boy there! Huh? Where'd they go? They're gone!
Diesel, they're underneath us! They're right below the Gesellschaft!
Underneath? They couldn't have! They must have discovered our weak spot!
Their ass is their
Battle
weakness.
stations. It looks like they're serious. They want to go out fighting, just like cornered rats! On your toes, 'Toes, everyone!
Roger! Rats? Uh-uh. 'Cause we're the best. 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 ' Now it's our turn.
Our turn to clip out. Sound violence. You got this rule. Yeah, the music gets great too. So yeah, you just hit the little hole part when you reach down there. You have to travel around the whole ship, and it's got a whole bunch of parts you can destroy. Forgive any sound clips that happen. I noticed that with a lot of games, not just this, but it probably just depends on how like the game is meant to read sound files, I would assume. But like rolls voice clips out, and that just is kind of a side effect of the PS1 being old. And I've had that happen with other games, but there's other games where like every once in a while I'll pop in the original Metal Gear Solid. And like that game is like voices out the ass, and that game works fine. So I don't know. Oh wait, no, I actually need to shoot these down. Alright, I can roll and take damage. I have to check the flutter. This is still just like a fun and interesting varied fight. It's like, yeah, now you're just fighting a giant battleship. Go do it, man. Because I can destroy the wings. See what it is? You can just like spam. That's why the active buster is so cool. Like, watch this. You can just lay into enemies with that. It's a really fun item. And it's like the fact that you can upgrade almost all stats for it, or I think you can upgrade all stats to a certain extent. You just go ham. And like, look at that. Like, good thing I got some extra energy for it. And that's my only gripe, is like I don't remember if there's a new game plus for this. And I think you're supposed to hit the little skull face here. I think you hit the little skull face. Maybe not yet. Oh, yeah, but that again is my only gripe, is where... Oh, here we go. Yeah, we got it.
Mission complete.
Thanks. Thanks for that clipped up message. And it's only the audio when you're like in missions too. But anyway, fun item, fun boss fight. Pretty simple though. Just like hit the targets and assault the
Megaman,
ship.
if we're not careful, we'll be caught in the explosion. We've got to get out of here.
Right.
See, how are we doing on time? Okay, we're doing good so far. Megaman said, "I'm gonna blow this whole shit up," and he did it. Oh, but not yet. Rising from the ashes.
You didn't think you'd be able to take care of us that easily.
Like, look at all these cool robot designs.
But they still managed to get me. I can't move my arm. It's up to you, Tron. Get him!
Leave it to me, Teasel. He's gone too far this time. No more playing around.
I don't even remember what this robot's called, but look at this cool ass thing. So this, you really gotta be careful so you don't, like, the ship doesn't get too hard. I think the regular bullets don't really do much damage to it, but you really have to watch out for when it starts shooting rockets. Oops, ow, ow, ow. Where's we are taking too much damage. Okay, I need to... Oh, we weren't taking that much damage here. I thought there was way more. Look at this, like, kind of not fitting, but still cool music that's going on in the background. It's hard for me to see from that angle. That's the thing, Mega Man's range is really high right now. I also have an energy pack, which I may... Yes, screw it, we're gonna use the energy pack. There's no way I'll waste it. It just fills up. We almost got it. There we go. Give him a little active buster at the end. Still one of my favorite, like, side levels from the game. They tried so hard, but then in the end they just got blown up by Mega Man.
I'm sorry, Teasel. I lost.
Don't worry your pretty little head over it, Tron. We tried our best, but sometimes your best isn't good enough.
What are these life lessons?
We lost fair and square. That's life.
What solid villains? Damn. They got blown up. Mega Man's like, was that worth it?
They did eject. Didn't they?
I don't think so.
Maybe. Maybe we should have taken it easier on them.
Maybe.
He's like, what power? What power do I have here? Yeah, everyone F in chat for the Bonds, right? Never to be seen again. Like I said, Tron Bond is a sequel. Or excuse me, a prequel. But yeah, no, just back in Mega Man's room. Time to take a nap. Man, I think the Bonds are great. Like, they definitely got like the Team Rocket vibe. Like great Saturday morning villains, but they're still solid. Oh, time to find the answers. What time are we at? Okay, we're at one. We've been going for almost 2 hours. You know what? Screw it. It's still kind of early. I was planning to go till about like 8ish my time tonight, so at least maybe like another hour. I'm gonna be. Hold on a second to save the answer right away. Sure. I thought so. You can't just resist the lure of an unexplored ruin, can you? Your classic license, good luck and be Harold. Man, Grandma Barrel doesn't give a shit. Slowing down. I'll be able to help you like I used to. Guess I'll just stay here and watch TV. Oh. Cadillacs Island. Oh my god. Wait, so where are we right now? Can I just leave the ship? Give me a second. So yeah, we're kind of almost approaching the game's end game at this point. There's still a handful of things to do. We're not like right at the end. What is this? The reporter girl? Over by the closer or oh yes, that's where the fight is happening. What if I say no? Then maybe it was just a volcano or something. Are there volcanoes on this island, lady? Like, okay, good. I can go to the cart right here. Let me go save with my data boy. Still get some chills every time I try to enter the cart because of last time. How like the game was just being silly on me and like not loading the cart at all. But yeah, that's kind of why I decided to stream this game, was because like it's nice and short and sweet. I think it's a little too short, whereas Mega Man Legends 2 is a fair amount longer, at least what I remember. Yeah, let's go. So right now we have to go to the main gate because we opened the gate and close it, and then we have to. Just give me 1 second. Do I have any money right now? No, I don't have too much money. Oh, right, because I bought stuff at the junk shop. I'm trying to think of what specifically. I know where I'm supposed to go right now, but oh god, the loading time on man, this game is tripping me out. This PS1 has me on edge. I've been asking this whole time, can I go in the library yet? Yes, I can go in the library, and I forget if there's something I need to do in here or not. the library. Book one to everyone, so let's take good care of that. But is there something I can do in here? Or if there's an item or something. Find some answers in the library with no such luck. Oh yeah, are there like lore bits in here? Let's go see. What's this guy got to say? Wonder if I can't find a cheat book here. One of these cheat books, we got it right here, man. They took it out of the game. This guy knows what it's at. Okay, so what's on these shelves here? What about ethics? Oh, let's go. What do we got? What do we got? You can judge a man by his actions. When people who engage in evil deeds will view themselves through their appearance. Wait, what? Which will darken... Oh, okay. So, hold on. So that's super... in the first stream, I mentioned that there's actually like a karma system in this game. So like if Megaman like blows up the town when you're like doing the town save missions and like... Yeah, I was gonna say, Megaman's also straight up murdering people, but there's actually like a mild karma system in this game where it's like Megaman's armor can go like dark blue to black if he like just does... like treats everyone like shit and like lets the whole town get blown up and it just keeps like blowing stuff up. Not even just like the cutscene based things. But, okay. Anyway, don't listen to Mega Man's ethics, but there is a mild karma system in this game. I touched my face, god dang it. I think the guide actually talks about it because it's a system that has like no reason to be in this game because it's like why would it? But give me 1 second because I know the guide talks about it. Okay, hard mode. No. Oh, reputation. Okay, it's like the reputation system. Let me read this. Let me read the... Okay, intro to digging. I think this was the one we already... Remember to improve your weapons as often as you can. Make sure you have the right tools for the job at hand. Choose and improve your weapons' firepower, rate of fire, range, as well as reload speed. It's also important to think about which of your special weapons to upgrade and when. Sounds like good advice. Yeah, screw ethics, get the digging advice. But yeah, hold on. So, reputation system based on the player's guide anyway. So, let's see. God, this could be very easily misconstrued for some of the spicy wording here, but I mean, it's just like a karma alignment system. There's good, normal, and bad. And I guess it's like, it says you have to talk to local residents' doors, so like the people who don't let you come in their house. So things that lower your reputation are kicking vending machines to get a free drink. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't do that in here, but I mentioned earlier that when you, I'm gonna move my mic so I can hold this page open just 1 second. So hopefully that doesn't affect the way I sound. Okay, looks like that went good. Okay, we're gonna read the rest of these books first, but then we'll keep talking about this reputation system. This is fun. I forgot about this. I'm glad I pulled the guide out because I wouldn't have been able to describe this. Okay, History of Catalogs, Volume 1. Let's see. This unpopulated island was discovered some 100 years ago. At the time of its discovery, the surface of the island was almost completely covered with ruined buildings. Catalogs became well known after the discovery of high-quality refractors on the island 60 years ago. So yeah, everyone wants to come here to mine. Keep reading. After the discovery of the presence of refractors, it was also found that the island was riddled with underground ruins. Due to the various unfortunate accidents which plagued early exploration attempts, and the persistence of the rumors of a legendary curse or disaster, the majority of these ruins were sealed off from the general public. Thus, digging is permitted only in a limited number of ruins. As for the legendary disaster, it is believed by some that every century, an undefined presence that resides beneath the island awakens and destroys all life present on it. Well, great! So let's form a whole city here, right? These people are crazy. Okay, we got a couple more shelves. I forgot about this. No, this library is important. Okay, History Volume 2. Let's see. Research conducted by the current mayor of the island. Professor Amelia shows that... Oh yeah, she was a digger as well. I forgot about that. Shows that there are remnants of several different civilizations on catalogs. In other words, it appears the previous inhabitants of this island have built a civilization many times, only to have it destroyed each time. This is believed to be the origin of the myth of the legendary disaster that haunts the island. While there is obviously no scientific proof that catalogs is destined for disaster, many people who believe in the legend choose to leave this island, and in fact, The decreasing population has become one of the island's major concerns in recent years. Okay, so people do know. I was forgetting, the walls and gates that divide the city into various areas are also remnants of ancient ruins, which continue to function even now. These walls, along with the ruins known as the sub and main gates, are a monument to the technological achievements of our ancestors' society. The deep lore, I love this shit. What else we got? Oh wait, Digger's Guide, intermediate level. Don't suck. When taking damage from an enemy's attack, you will be stunned or even knocked down. You can lessen the effect by pressing the X button. I don't know if there's a timing to that or not, I just never mess with it. It's a book called Operating Holon Machinery. Let's see. Machines which use quantum refract. Oh, it's just explain. Holon machines. Well, they are used for many purposes today. The original configuration, purpose, and means of construction remain unknown. The energy field generated by refractors when they are rotated at high speeds. The type and size of the energy field generated varies depending on the size and color of the refractor used. Some researchers have put forth the theory of the existence of a protorefractor, a multifaceted prism refractor capable of energy production on a scale beyond that of the largest known refractor. Not sure if I get all that. Maybe Roll will understand. Yeah, Megaman, you big dummy. A sign that says, please return books to the shelf when you're finished. Yeah, oops. Anyway. Wait, can I come back here? Okay, there's something back here. Okay, see you later, lady. Wait, can I not leave here? Oh, I guess it's this way. So we came in there, and I think you can leave. I guess there's only one door then, never mind. Anyway. Cool lore bits. That's what I like about this whole thing. But yeah, so events that lower your reputation. So kick a vending machine, right? We're not going to go do it. Because I think I've been good about not doing it this whole run through. But where is it? So you can get free drinks out of a vending machine. But when you use it normally, you pop in like 10 zenny or 100 zenny. And then you can break the vending machines eventually by continuously doing that. Let's see. Wait. And now let's see. Kick any animal. Cats, pigeons, the dog, paprika, etc. So I don't think we've kicked any animals so far on this stream, which we're not doing that. Let a bomb explode during the hidden bombs event. I think that's a side quest. I have to... Let me see. Kick empty cans into the bakery. Man, we do that shit all the time. Oops, we're bad. But no, that's like such a minor offense. So crash the... Oh yeah, and then I mentioned in City Hall you can when the attack was going on there, you can shoot down the news ship that's hovering above the city, which is terrible. Don't do that, but that's another thing. And then shoot the police car during the bank robbery event. Oh yeah, that's another side quest. So you can really screw some things up, but completing all the side quests raises your reputation. Getting all the bombs during the hidden bomb event. There's a robbery at the police station, I think. That's another side quest. Return the suitcase to the inspector during bank... Yeah, okay. Then reconstruct all the buildings and stuff. We already did all those donations. The rest of it's, like, basic, like, do side quests and stuff. Like, I'm going to the museum right now to donate some more side quest items that I've picked up along the way in the other dungeon. Oh, cure Ira's legs. Man, I need to do that side quest for y'all. That's the saddest thing. I keep talking about it, where it's like... we need to go find it. We need to find it because it gives you all the feels kind of thing. But hold on.
Locks bell. Therefore, island. Note with the
Forgive her clipping out voice, but you give her all your cool.
Thank you so much. There are people who
Poor
come to
PS1
this.
is trying its best. Anyway, but yeah, you get to see more of the items displayed over time. I think that's all I have right now.
You're a dick, right?
Yeah, that's all I have.
Thing on one of these.
But yeah, there's a side quest.
Healing
It should
stone.
list them all in here. I might actually use the guide to just kind of steer me right on
And
that
if
one.
it's really nice.
Because the closer you get to the
I'll
end of the
run
game, the more you
display
can just like find the things you need for the side quest, or the different quests that you do. But yeah, it's the saddest thing. There's this side quest. I'm gonna go to the hospital right now and check. But there's a side quest where I've mentioned it before, but you get to assist this young girl who is in this hospital over here, and she's just lacking money for an operation because she's a paraplegic, and you actually like end up doing things over time. Yeah, she is. Yeah, it's my girl. Oh my god, this is the saddest thing ever. Yeah. Oh, our clipping voice makes me sad.
You wait, see. Once my leg gets better, I'm gonna go all over. The nurse tells me that if I keep working hard with the rehabilitation, my better no time. What? I'm time to stories about you.
And that's what you do. You just like visit her and tell her like digging stories, and it's like it's the saddest thing ever. But eventually, like, who is it? Let me see. I think the nurse. One of the nurses talks to you. Hold on. I don't know if it's before you leave, but let me. Is it this one? We come to visit Ira. She's in room 305. Please use the door over to your right. Like, I thought I know one of them like talks to you, but let me go back in and like visit her again like normal, just so it like resets the sequence. But yeah, you're supposed to keep like visiting her and talking to her, and like I think you can give her like 1 or 2 random items you find too. It's like different than the items you give Roll. If you come to visit Ira, she's in 305. Okay. Or Ira. Let's see. But yeah, it's like the sweetest thing, and it's just like I didn't sign up for these fields, but here we are. Yeah, so she keeps her stuff. But, oh, here's the nurse. Hold on. This is the nurse, I think, that explains to you what's going on. One of my patients is this darling little girl, but she's very ill and has lost the ability to walk. If we just had some more modern equipment, yes, so we could probably cure her, but I just wish there was something I could do for her. And then you talk to one of them, and then you can make donations, or you get, like, there's parts you find somewhere that you help, but it's like it's the saddest thing, and because it's like the most like feel good thing ever, because at the end of it, where is it? One of these nurses explains it better. I think these ones both just tell me to visit her. Let me go talk to her again though.
What's it like on other islands? Have you been to many up like this? You know, as soon as my leg gets better, I'm gonna go someplace different. I wonder what it's like on other islands.
But yeah, it's just a guy, because I'll recap on this side quest in a bit. But yeah, it's the most like feel good thing ever. It's like, man, fuck off, Megaman. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for this feel coaster. But anyway, okay, we're approaching at least 2 hours of the stream. Recently, I don't know what the problemo has been, but when I have streamed past 2 hours, that is when things get into the spooky zone, meaning that like sometimes my stream just decides to do the proverbial crap of the bed. So I'm gonna save right now at data, and I would like to keep going, because I don't think we're gonna finish the game tonight, because I want to do all the side questies, which I think we'll do another one next time where like I do like all the other side quests and kind of have like map out a good plan, use the guide to help me with that. But I want to at least get like close to the end game right now, where I'm like I know where I'll be at, where it's like I can pretty much like walk to the final boss and be like, okay, we cool, or like the final boss sequence, if anything. But because there's some parts I'd like to show you guys, at least for like the main sequence. So go to the main gate and follow the spiral. Okay, hold on. So we can leave for now. But yeah, I don't know. I always get jittery, and like I hate when I have stream drops, and like I want things to be good for you guys. So it's like even if I only have to like sub like around like between 2 and 3 hours, but have it be like a really solid stream. Oh, by the way, you can just walk on top of houses. This does not lower Mega Man's karma. This just makes him look cool. But yeah, we can also come to this, the east side of the city finally, which we have not gone here yet because there hasn't really been anything to explore. But yeah, this is the like old junk town area of the city, which I'm going to explore for a minute too because there's some items you can get here. But yeah, the main gate opened, and we haven't really gone here at all, just because it's like there's not much to do till now in the game. But yeah, let me... Oh, the dogs here are vicious, but I try not to fight them though, just for the sake of the karma thing. Wait, no, what? I thought you had to go south. Oh yeah, this is just like a more like derelict, older area of town with like generators and stuff. It's weird. I'm wandering because I'm not sure if there's trash cans around here. So I'm just trying to make sure there's no items I missed. But yeah, what was I gonna say? It's sealed. You won't be able to get inside. Oh yeah, stream quality, etc. So hopefully, I am praying things hold together for like a little longer tonight because I really would like to keep going and get us like a solid stopping point. But I'll test my luck for now, and then I'll probably need to either run more tests or even just experiment more in general. If I start to have a major drop-in problem, it's just like I don't know. Even though I only get to go for like 2+ hours, I'd rather it be a solid 2+ hours and like feel like there's progression versus not. But okay, I'm gonna go to the north gate first and then just open up on the main gate because the main gate is through the south door here. But yeah, I think right now we'll stick to story quest things at least for today. But next stream, which will probably be some other time this week, we'll do a recap. We'll do like side quest mania kind of a thing. Okay, what are all these guys have to say? Oh gosh, something's funny. Even though no one lives in the old city, there's a big power drain coming from somewhere there. What could that mean? We'll find out soon enough. That's strange. There's no one using any power, and yet there's a one big drain coming from somewhere. Yeah, so that's all they keep saying. See, there's not much else here. It's just kind of showing that this is like the city's power generator, and this is how this is all set up. I assume this guy has heard strange voices. I was walking in the old city, and I heard children's voices coming from an abandoned factory. And then, what does this dude gotta say? I saw a ghost in Old City. It was a ghost of a little kid. It was really creepy. What does that mean? Oh man, this place is haunted. Doing a lot of the side quests in here are fun. I did the mini games last time at the TV station because you get a few parts from those. But yeah, there's actually a fair amount of side questing to do, and I think because last time I donated the money to the mayor's office to repair all the facilities that had gotten blown up, which thankfully there weren't many, so I don't have to pay that much. But I repaired all the facilities from whatchamacall, from like the city attack missions early on. So any side quests that I get from like police station or anything else, those will be ready to rock next time. But yeah, so we're going over to the main gate over here. Yeah, keep your distance, guy. Don't go too hard in there. So I'll go in a second. Let me see what this guy has to say too. Of course I'm gonna go inside. Why would I not? But yes, this is main gate. This is like the general major ending area for the game. It's got some pretty killer music too. There's a
Megaman, be careful. I don't like the looks of this place.
There's actually a fair amount to do here beyond just like rush to the end of the game. The first thing we're gonna have to do is we'll see it when we go down this hallway. Thankfully, these enemies start to drop a whole boatload of cash, which is nice. I'll fight them for the sake of just getting free money. But I know that there's a segment you have to do here where you take a switch, and then once you do that, let me see, there's a hole in the wall. You got 10k zenny. Wow. Why can't every hole in the wall be 10k zenny? I want to find 10k in a wall right now.
And it goes depth and looking way too.
Yeah, we're definitely going deeper underground the island. But there are some split paths that we'll come across. I think there's one right now that we'll come across. Basically what I'm leading to is there's a part where you'll hit another switch down here in a room, and then it opens up what they call sub-gates. And these are different than like the exploration gates we've been to so far. Whereas 3 sub-gates will open up, and then you'll have these like extra dungeons to explore around the island, but you're supposed to get like a key from each one of those, so it like turns the whole island into like one final puzzle. Most of them are scattered around the different areas of the city, so it's just a matter of like finding them and exploring them. I think there's one in the middle, one in the north side, and then one on the east side. Could be wrong. I know there's definitely one in the middle though, because the sub-gates are really... We'll get to them in a minute. Become plus unit Omega. I think this is a... What does this do? Attack and range plus 3. So I switch that. So attack is max, range is a little more down. I think I will keep that on. Let me see for a second. So I don't have anything else that really... attack that much. Yeah, that's usually how I like that. Max out attack with like decent energy and range.
I'm starting to get a lot of stuff.
Roll, you already have static. You're being played out from a PS1. Calm yourself. Yeah, I'd like to at least show you guys the sub-gates, because I think those areas in general are just cool. They're also a great place to like farm money, so maybe I can do some buster upgrades and just like chill with y'all before I call it a night. But right now we still got a bit to do, but yeah, so I think that'll be the order. So we'll do let me get through here first. What's this? Okay, so this right here I think is what I was looking at. Please enter command. Operate central gate. Warning. The central gate has been locked by Eden. Activation requires manual override through use of Watcher, Sleeper, Dreamer keys. Okay, yes, that's what I meant. So then unlock subsidies. OS voice warning. Unlocking subsidy entrances may cause a breach of security protocols. You still want to unlock the subsidies? Yes. So.
I just think she faded.
Portals to the living quarters.
They should someone.
Why does Megaman know what living quarters are? What does that mean? No. Megaman, you saying some crazy shit. Oh look, it's the doggos. They're back. See, that's another thing I like. I like when games will take a boss enemy and make it a regular enemy. Ooh. Shoot. So I came from back around, right? Okay, hold on. Let me trace this and make my map look all nice and neat. Just because I need to make sure I know where the heck I'm going. Yes, you came out there, and then I activated the city gates there. I think. Okay, and this right here leads me into the ruins in general. Just another pathway. As most of this game is, so again, everything connects. Just depends on how. Let me see. Let me take a second to see what's here and what's not. Oh, okay, yeah, I know what this is. So I'm gonna come back there in a minute. That leads me. Give me 1 second. It's showing me a map. I was just using my guide to make sure I was reading this map right, but. what's nice is at least the later enemies in the game do drop like significant chunks of change, so you don't have too much of a problem. But it's just some of these enemies, or some of the item upgrades, like the weapon upgrades you get, are just like ridiculous in terms of the amount of Zenny they ask for. The one everyone always talks about is like Shining Laser. That's a weapon you get. You just pump Zenny into it, and it just becomes like the god item, basically, though. So like it's worth it, but there's just never anything to use it on. And that's just my general gripe with, like, I don't know if there's a new game plus. I don't remember. Shiny Redstone. I think you donate that. Oh man, put these guys in a giant hallway. That's what these guys do. I think there's definitely more to do in Legends too. Give me a second. Are there any other holes in the wall? As far as like upgrading your items, and like most of the items in this game make a return there, which is nice. They just like have a much more like efficiently upgraded form, if anything. Did we go this way? Yeah, I did go this way. It's still fun to take the time, but even on like my file, that if anyone's been paying attention, I have a save file already on my old, like my old save file, where I have it says I've run the game about 13 or 14 hours, and that's solid. But like even then, like that with like all the cutscenes completed, like or all the side quests completed, like everything. Auto fire barrel? Is that a Buster part? Or is it? No, it's not. We found blunted drill. Oh, cool. Okay, this is finally the stupid item I can use to explore the other parts of the main like underground area, like all those cracked walls that I thought I was supposed to destroy earlier. That I want to at least show off me blowing up before we finish this as well. But let me. Okay, I think that's our path for now, since stream seems to be stable, and we like that. Going to... Let's see, which way do I need to go? Because I haven't gone here yet, I want to say. This also leads out to the island? Yeah, okay, so this leads back here. Grab a few things. Generate part. Another upgrade item I want to say. Yeah, definitely need the drill arms to get through all these holes in the wall, and then everything will just be nice and connected for the island. It's a shame that like parts like the drill arm are like kind of slightly more like exploration necessary tools don't 100% I would say get like they don't have like an easy swap out, but it's like that's just like a design by like a flaw of like design, like age of design, I guess. Like not perfect, but it's almost you know, criticize it or just accept it for what it is. Anyway, let's keep going now. That was like the big major distraction point. I think I'm gonna take us all the way down the spiral staircase here, but then we're gonna go back up to that other. There's like a ladder room we came to that looked like we were in like one of the city underground sections, but we technically weren't. So give me a second, and we'll go back there. But I want to go all the way down so I can show you guys like what actually is. Anyway, to anyone else who has joined later, I've been going for a hot minute now. Pretty consistent digging into the good parts of this game. Hope everyone is continuing to do well for the night. Things, again, are pretty crazy out there right now, so if you stop by even for a few minutes, just for some good background noise, I hope everyone is doing fine. For anyone who has had to stay home and shut in from work and, you know, do what you have to stay safe, hope that continues to go well. You just survive as best you can, you know, be safe, etc. And for anyone who still has to go to work or do anything out of the ordinary beyond just like your basic stay home and be safe, get groceries, that's it kind of a thing, you know, be safe out there, that's all I can really say. But know. Hopefully we can all get through this together. It's locked.
So this is the central gate. Huh? There's some writing.
Megaman's gonna decipher the
What
ancient text.
is that supposed to mean?
So yeah, earlier I said washer, sleeper, and dreamer keys. We basically use each one to open these massive doors that were in front of me there. So we're gonna go back and get all the keys. At least for now. So I think we pretty much have like access to the majority of the island to explore, get all the parts, get all the special items and not special weapons and stuff. So let's go back for now. And then we're gonna go to the one we were just in, because one of the gates, the sub-gates, the sub-cities that we were talking about is stuck in this area where we'll get to it in a minute, but take a second to recall when I was running around with those power generators that there was the electrical workers in that part of the town were like, hey, no one really lives in the old city anymore, but there's some people, there's like, looks like power is being drawn from here, or there might even be ghosts. I don't know, or there's kids running around. Well, about to get some answers, so there's spooky shenanigans going on right now. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, here we are. We're at the front of this giant 88 warehouse, whatever this is. Oh damn. Looks like we found a giant mech. Who could this belong to?
That's pretty big. I wonder what it is. Wait! That mark!
Teasel,
What could it
you
mean?
better not be eating that entire pizza yourself.
We're back.
Hey, you! Do you know what happened to us thanks to you? I thought I was going to die! Huh?
You're alive! That's wonderful!
What?
Just totally sandbags her. It's like
Let go of me! What do you think you're doing? Don't touch me!
What the hold up, Tron? If you don't hurry up, there's not going to be any pizza left. Huh?
Man, I want pizza.
You. What are you doing here? Tron? Hurry up, get on board. It's time to activate Bruno.
So this is their
This robot is my masterpiece.
one final
You're welcome to try and stop us.
stake at a crazy robot
But
fight.
you won't stand a chance this time. See you.
Wait!
Thanks for waiting, Teasel. Let's go. Everyone ready? We're moving out. Roger. Miss Tron looks happy.
Just remember, she likes him.
It's powering up!
Yeah, she basically built like a death mech to fight in this part of the city. Thankfully, how I was mentioning like karma-based activities and like your reputation, you can fight in the old part of the city and like it doesn't. No one gives a shit because no one lives here anymore. So this fight is totally kosher. You can just go wild. I think you pretty much just aim for like the mid structure there, like that springy-looking part. But Bruno doesn't fuck around. Like he's always like shooting laser shots at you and stuff. And you have to fight inside this like little cage until he breaks it, I want to say. Look how much life he has, too. You really have to... It's a fun fight for sure, but I remember this was a fight that like friends of mine were stuck on when they first played this game. It's tough. It's tough. He's a big guy. But thankfully, because I upgraded the active buster, this shouldn't be too hard of a fight. But I don't have that much energy Data did recharge my energy canteen, so my E-tank is fine. I just really have to... Jeez. Can I get on a roof? Okay, if I just take a fair enough distance to where I can get Megaman to do the auto shots like that, we should be fine. But also, like, using the fence to kind of tank some of the shots and things is a really wise move. I'm getting beat the fuck up right now, but let's... Oh, I did not recharge the energy canteen. Oh, this is going to be real fun. Man, am I about to get hard exposed on this fight? Can I leave this area? Hold on a second. Okay, this is something that says sealed on account of emergency. Yeah, shit. Okay, so I really have to do this fight. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, okay, okay. Let's be wise. Let's be wise. Might get the hard exposed right now. I think you can get on the roofs and like take out some of the guns. But I don't know how easy that'll be. Give me a sec. Because he's definitely going around killing all the houses right now. So let me... Yeah, because you can take out some of those shoulder guns. I want to get on a higher plane of ground. Man, I totally cheese that though. Let's see what I can do with this. Oh god. I think you can take the arms out. I just don't know how long this building will last. If I can just aim just right. This isn't an easy fight. Okay, yeah, so there's one down. Oh god. Oh gosh. Okay, we're doing okay though, because I think slowing the arms down helps the fight progress a little better, because then he's not as aggressive. Because there's less attacks to be thrown. I don't think can I jump over this? No, I can't. Ah, okay. If I could get on another roof, that would be amazing. Okay, I think I have to go to that south side of the city. Oh gosh. Let me skate that way. This is actually a really solid fight, because he gets to kind of use this whole like city part to screw around and jump up there. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. We've never felt a tension like this before. Okay. Hey, oh gosh. I want to jump up there. Let me see if I can at least make it. Yeah, okay. I'm like pretty much out of active cluster shots as well. Okay. So now I think it's just the energy balls. So if I can hold out up here, I think I'll be okay? Question mark. I just don't know how much these buildings will take. Oh god, rockets, rockets, rockets. Oof. I just don't know if there's also other segments of the body that can be shot at. Oh gosh, there goes that building. This fight just gets real tense. We might be able to do it. Okay, gosh, I just gotta run like crazy when the energy balls come out. Oh gosh, I am like a hit away from death. Biggest tension ever. Oh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, I have one last sliver. Okay, okay. I just, you know what? I'm gonna switch up. Okay, hold on a second, because I think if I turn, I'm gonna put the sniper scope back on, because I think I want more range. Yeah, that's gonna be what wins this fight right now, because I'm gonna be able to. Because I really need to just hide behind these buildings. That's how I'm gonna do this, and like wait for attack openings. What is being aimed for? Oh, there's the bomb rollers. They roll out bombs from his feet. Oh gosh. I'm going to another part of the city right now, because I am not about to... I'm determined to do this on this last sliver of life right now. I'm gonna feel very good if I can. If I can at least do this, everything holds through. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. That is anxiety because he does not... Screw it, I'll take the range. Range at this distance is pretty wild. Any rockets, anything? Okay, run. Move from the houses. Oh gosh, oh! Oh, I did not think he would shoot that far over. Oh, that's not a feel good at all. Oh gosh. Damn, we haven't game overed at all tonight. That's okay. Ooh, where did we last save? Ugh. Because Data doesn't... There's a point where Data moves to the beginning...
Good luck!
Beginning of the main gate area. That's okay. That's totally a me thing. That's fine. I'll take that kind of hit. Okay, so where were we? Gosh, oh, how far back did I go? Okay, downtown. Where in downtown did we go? I think I saved after the whole library thing. Okay, what do we have right now? Normal items. Agent. Let me see if I can make anything with roll. Let me talk to Data and at least charge everything. Talk to roll. Item development. Okay, so I can't make anything. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I just forget what I was doing at that point. Darn it. That was totally my fault, mostly because I didn't remember how annoying that fight would be. And let me check. Where is my... Yeah, okay. I need to go... I think I have to go to the shop to refill the canteen. I thought Data refilled the canteen for you, but I guess you have to go to the junk shop. That's totally okay. Now I have a very good plan for how to do that fight as well. So let me re-equip Buster parts too. Oh, because we don't have the Omega one either. That's booty. Actually, wait, no. This setup is what I had anyway. I wanted, yeah, because I got the Omega one and I switched it for power, and I had that whole time. Okay, that's okay. We can speed shot this right now because I actually kind of remember most of what I did. And then we'll go talk to girl in the hospital, Ira, really quick.
You're a digger, right?
Yes.
Something interesting on you.
Okay, so there's nothing else. So I already
Really
gave her
enjoy.
everything I could for the museum. I just wanted to
So
be
that way,
sure.
while you it's real nice. I'll
okay,
put it on
it's okay.
here.
Failure will help us become even stronger. It's totally fine. Man, I'm actually just kind of mad because I thought I had a good strategy going with going behind the houses. That was good and pretty solid. Because once you have range, you can just stand far away and shoot at his feet and shoot at his legs. But yeah, I gotta try and get on top of those houses a lot faster before they get blown up. And then I will try and shoot down as best I can. What's she got to say now? Have I met her already?
What's it like on other planets?
Okay, so I have met Ira already.
Have you been to many other places? You know, as soon as my leg gets better, I'm gonna go somewhere different.
Okay, so she seems to be cycling the same type of verbiage she gave me before, and then I just when do I start donating? Actually, everyone on the island is pretty healthy. I'm sorry, but you can't go inside without checking in. Oh, okay, I guess I have to ask them to go into Ira's room. I'm just double checking so I don't get looped in back into another older sequence. Let me see. Can I? Will you come to visit Ira? Okay. Let me just go make sure that the nurse tells me I need special parts. So I do forget if it's like I donated to like save the city after it got blown up, or if I actually have to like find a part, like better medical parts, and have like roll build them for me or something. Okay, so that's fine for now. Okay, I read everything. I talked to her. Let me just zoom out again. Then, what did we do? Yeah, I think I just straight up went for it because I went to the main gate, and there was nothing. That's right. Yeah, because there's really no items for you to pick up once you're in the once you're in the eastern part of town. Like, there's no trash cans. There's nothing really there. It's just a big factory where those dummies are hiding out. And then, with the big robot boy. But let me go to the junk shop really quick, because we're going to be as safe as we can with this. But yeah, no joke why Bruno is like the last big robot from the Bonds, by the way. Like, that's it. I think it kind of combines everything. I was thinking, oh, refill canteen, there you go. Items. I definitely don't know for that hyper cartridge. Oh, it's a weapon recharge. I don't know if I need that. Makes user invulnerable. Oh, that's a temporary item though. I'll just buy more packs for the canteen while I can. Just max out the canteen. Geez, how many can you add? Special items. Even up to 12. Geez. I mean, I guess that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, okay. So you can pretty much have like a full set of extra pips for Mega Man to get back on. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Full plan. Okay. We're gonna go back downstairs. Gonna turn on the switch. Give me a second. See, what's nice about me doubling back is we already kind of saw what everyone said as far as exploration, so I don't have to talk to everyone again unless I know it's a sequence. So let's go. So yeah, half the houses I can get on top on for the fight are like just green. Oh look, it's a boy. I didn't realize he was up here. This actually makes me very happy. Miss Tron, help! I can't get down. Can I kick him? No, I can't kick him. I was gonna say I don't think kicking a servbot is a karmic detractor. Oh, there's another one up there. Wait, I'm actually very happy I lost that fight then. I don't think I can get on top of this house, though. Oh, no, I can. If I come from this way. Let's see what that servbot has to say if I can get up there. That's actually very cute. It's a stupidly cute thing. We're fine. This is okay. This is a good payout. I didn't realize the servbots would get trapped on the houses. Can I get over there? No, I can't. That's okay. That's still cute, though. That's cool. I'll take it. So they definitely have invaded this part of the city. And they're just hanging. Yeah, so you can't jump over there. That's okay, though. That's cool. It's, like, clear that they're like, oh, they're still lingering around here. But yeah, we don't have to go talk to those power workers. It doesn't mean anything, so that's fine. So let's just straight up, okay, we're gonna go to the main gate. Turn on that switch. We're gonna grab all the parts we need, make sure we grab all the stuff in the walls, and then before we go back and do that fight with Tron, I'm gonna go back to the main area of the town and actually save. I might actually do the Bruno thing last.
Mega Man, be careful. I don't like the looks of this place.
So because you don't have to do Bruno right there. I just did it because I knew that that's what was coming. But you need to be Bruno, because inside their factory, so even though there was like that black elevator gate that I came out of to like get in their little factory area that's barred off, there's another gate that's like inside the factory, and like I don't know if they even knew that it like leads anywhere, but that's where it came out. So like that is what's gonna lead you to another one of the sub-city areas, and like I'd like to show those off. So I think we'll do a little reverse order now that I'm getting my bearings again. So we're gonna go and activate all this stuff. We don't need to go to the bottom of the stairwell right now because it's just like the cutscene where Mega Man's like, this is the central gate. It's like we don't need to see that yet.
It's a spiral.
Thankfully the stream is still doesn't end. So hopefully I don't have to end on just me climbing back down and also getting exposed by a game boss. Go here. I'm sure this is just another one. That's this. Plus, we use Omega, so we don't need that right now. I'll get the money. I got the money from these guys before. money is still money though at the end of this game, like because enemies should drop like significantly more than their early game. It does help with building up things. If I was a streamer who had more crazy goals in their head in terms of like, oh, let's have a streamer do that. Like, if I knew people wouldn't get bored of it, I would probably just like do an entire stream where I like set an insane goal of like, let's just watch my silly ass grind and like upgrade every weapon in this game for the sake of like just saying I did it. For like do it for the flex, or like do it on hard mode or something. Just like beat this game as hard as possible. It'd be really fun, but it would be a lot of time. And it's like to the point where like I've never even, like I said before, upgraded everything completely on like my save file. I think I dumped a lot of time in trying to like max out the big like shining like laser weapon you can get. That will like that's like the strongest item in the game if you upgrade it the right way. But you'd definitely have to put in the time for it. The thing is, there's not like a completion bonus. Like there's just hard mode, and then like you get a couple extra like buster parts when you play like hard mode after you beat it. And that's kind of it. Like there's no secret bosses. There's no like final challenge area. There's no nothing. But it is what it is. It's the first game in the series, and it's pretty short. And it's just like here are the ideas we laid down in this game that like they weren't even sure they wanted to make at that point. And it's like, yeah, we're making Megaman in 3D, even though like literally every Megaman, even Battle Network, would eventually be in like 2D. So isometric 2D, but it's still 2D. But yeah, that fight with Bruno, that was intense. I'd forgotten just like what exactly to do for that, but I thought I didn't finish up putting into full words. There was I liked that you had that big area with like a fight that was just shooting a lot of stuff at you, so you weren't just like dodging attacks, but like you had, you know, a city in which you could attack Bruno from different levels. And it was like you could jump on the houses, you can, you know, attack his shoulder guns, you could attack his feet. It's actually kind of a well thought out boss where it's like, yeah, it's challenging, but like I had that whole segment at the end where I was like, yeah, I was trying my best to like cheese it out, and that actually kind of worked, or at least nearly worked until it didn't, but you know, that was my own fault. To unlock sub-cities, thank you. Some engines may cause a breach of security protocols. Yes, we do know. Open that shit. Yes, Megaman, garble your speech for me. I love it.
They should have. I love it. Guess it's for.
So let's go here. And yeah, so that's the one that leads to good old Bruno. We will come back there. Jesus. But I'm gonna go get all the other crap we can get here. The other random wall items and stuff. I know one was a museum part for donations. Let me do this part first, because I don't want to leave and have enemies come back and have to do it twice. Yeah, I'm just not gonna change my buster configuration. So yeah, let's do it like that. I think that's the plan, and then we'll call it a night. So let me double back this area really quick and get all the stuff, and then we're gonna go back to roll and save and build a few items. The red orb? Shiny redstone, yeah. Go back to roll. Wake up. Then defeat this enemy, this type always versus Resident Evil. It's Capcom after all. Okay, we'll go and finish up this segment. Really get around these guys kind of easy. Then I'll show off the sub-city areas to you guys, and then we'll close it out with me trying to beat the Bruno boss again. Hopefully everything holds stable by then. So I'll be very segmented and be smart about my saving. I'm being very loose right now, but I know I can get out of here. You also have big health drops from those guys if they do drop health, so that was pretty convenient. I'm gonna over there right now. There's, I think, a chest this way. There's something over here. Wanted drill. Okay, yeah, so that's what I need to explore the one part of the main underground area, and then refractor shards, auto fire barrel. Okay, that is also another roll upgrade item. Okay. Wait, no. So yeah, we're gonna dip out of here after we go through the other side of that gate, or the other gate that leads into the underground mines area. Go here, and then we'll double back out, and then we will go do the sub-city segments, because I want to show those off. Those are cool and those are fun. And yeah, go in. For the sake of my map, I will go this way just to remind myself. We'll probably come here next time. I think that's what we'll do, and I think that's how I'll pace that out, because I'll probably stream again in a few days at the rate things are going. Because, I mean, I don't know about everyone else, but for me, I've still been having to go to my small office, because I work in a small office that's it's less than 10 people right now. Not only that, but it's like technically certified as like counted, at least for LA. I don't know what the mandates are for everyone else's cities. But, like, it could be classified as like an essential service, because we do like fire protection, like life safety security stuff. So we have jobs that we have scheduled up till like Tuesday or Wednesday, and then our staff, myself included, we agreed that because we're small and because we've had those jobs already scheduled, we would go in and do those jobs. But beyond that, not much else was scheduled. So we were saying that pretty much Thursday forward we would have off, and then we would just go from there and do like work from home situations. So I'll have to see, but I'd like to try and stream again on Tuesday or Wednesday night. Just a heads up, and jump back in then. That's the general plan. Just trying to wrap things up Tuesday or Wednesday night. I mean, I don't have any other plans the rest of the week. Is just stay safe, stay inside, stay home. But yeah, that should be a fun time. I can explore the entire underground dungeon, the island, get any other like last bits and pieces that I missed on there. I'm trying to build more weapons and show off everything to you guys, and then we can do side quests, and then we'll do the end game segment, which I think that's actually structured pretty well. So let's cross our fingers for the stream pulling it together at the seams, and then we will finish the sub-city's little side segment here, and I think we'll be good after we take down Bruno. Now that all these guys are out of the way, let's skirt out of here. Yeah, so I don't think I can call roll over to this area either. I know there's a point, at least I thought there was a point where data can like wait outside the little main gate area for you there, but I think that's after you defeat Bruno, because like that pretty much moves the whole operation. So let's get out of here first. Oh Lord, give me a save point. And oh boy, would you look at that? So I'm seeing that I'm having a very tiny drop in stream quality. And it's like fluctuating. Oh shit. Is the PS1 doing its thing again? You gotta be kidding me. Is it, no. Is the PS1 really lagging out right now again? Ow. like this. I don't like it. It also looks like the stream is being a poo right now. I knew things would get testy if I pushed them too far, but man, I just wanted to go save. Oh. I'm gonna let the PS1 ride for a second, see if it maybe loads the area up, but damn, really? At least, if the stream's gonna be weird, I at least wanted to go save and cut it for the night, but that's... I don't want to do it a third time for you guys. That's kind of annoying. I might just do it off screen at that point. I hate ending on sour notes. I don't want to end right now, but... Oh god, it's dropping real low. Yeah, I think this might be it for the night. Sadly, if anyone's still here and can hear me and isn't like I'm not garbled to shit. I guess 2.5 hours is like my limit. Yeah, I don't... Ugh, I don't know. Why would this... God, this... It's all happening at the same time, and this is not fun. Give me a second. If anyone can still hear me and I'm not just talking through garbled crap. The stream looks like it hasn't completely shit itself, but I also don't know. I've talked to my ISP about this before, but I'm not sure if it's like my provider or if maybe it's my PC. I don't know. That doesn't feel good. Oh, like I could take dying at a boss. That's one thing, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'll probably just edit it and... Oh god, that's so annoying. That's super annoying. Like, I at least load the area, but I don't think it's gonna load up and do its thing. Okay, I'm gonna give this one last college try. I've had this issue with game and emulators before, and it eventually came back. Yeah, because like I'm playing on an original PS1, and I get that it's an old disc reader. Like I take care of the thing, but okay, at least the stream is kind of stabilizing. Give me a second. Ugh. Yeah, it usually doesn't. I've tried once or twice before. It's just kind of embarrassing. I've streamed from the PS1 before, but not as many games as others. I think next time, for the sake of like, let's not let that be a factor, I am going to stream off the PS2 that I have. So I feel like that will probably work a lot better. So I will, for the sake of this stream, give this one last try. I don't know, I think that all just like hit in tandem where like the stream was dropping for a minute and then the PS1 was also going poo. I don't know if that had an effect on it. I don't know. I'm just gonna make a dash straight for the main gate, and we'll do that little segment where we turn the gates on, and I'll get all the stuff there, and then we're gonna come back up and pray to all that we can save the game. If we could even make it past this intro loading. Man, I don't want the whole end of this to just be me fiddling with the PS1, because we've been going for a minute. We've got some really good progress tonight. I just, ugh. Yeah, okay, give me a second. Wait. Ugh, that's not fun. It's okay, it's all part of the fun of streaming off a PS1, right? Jeez. Yeah, I'll give it a couple more tries. As long as if the stream can stay stable for a little more, I'll give it a few more tries and see if we load in. But if we make one more full run through all the segment of everything and it still craps out on me just for being poo, I'll call it a night. Okay, guys, skip that. That loaded like normal. Let's see if this loading screen works up right. Okay, it looks like the stream has at least come back up, thankfully. Holy moly. Okay.
In a world covered by...
Looks like we're doing okay so far.
Good luck!
Ugh, God. Okay. God, that's just so annoying because data is just not there to save. Just having to run that whole segment again is annoying. Okay, down. So I'm not gonna, I don't need to go to the museum. I'll go talk to, I've already talked to the hospital girl, I want to say, because that, me saving was coming back from that. I can always verify that on my stream. Yeah, it looks like the stream has come back up for some reason. You know what? I'll take it. Okay, so we're just gonna dash. We're gonna go straight for it. Speed run this shit. Let's go. You know, at least the stream didn't completely drop. I don't know what happened. The other night, my internet just dropped the other night. So I don't know. Sometimes you just have bad luck, but sometimes you have my luck. So anyway, thank you to anyone who has stuck through me with this so far. We've at least held together, held the course. Third time is going to hopefully be the charm. Thank you to anyone who is still here. I'm trying my best. I will continue to research these issues. So the thing is, like, I have pretty much the only thing on my computer that is running right now is, like, the OBS is running, and then I have the Twitch chat window open just so I can see everything. Video quality drop for 10 seconds. Thank you for that update, by the way. Yeah, as long as it didn't drop for too long.
I don't like the looks of this clip.
It used to be like, I had problems with internet, and then we upgraded, and then things are generally fine. But I tend to find that when I stream from my PC sometimes, so like, I use a capture card, so that takes the brunt of it, and then it's like I stream from the console directly. So I'm not streaming from the PC with the game running. I mean, that's when you do PC streaming, you usually have like the PC that does the streaming, and then you have the game running on a different laptop or PC or like vice versa. Or usually it's like you have your streaming laptop, simple Streambox PC that like can that takes the load of like the streaming work and like processing the audio and video there, and then you have that, or you have your actual like games and everything else PC plugged into there, so it's like you balance it. So like with this, it's like the console is just I use the capture card, plug the console in, and there you go. So far, I've only really had these weird drop problems I've noticed when I've done it with like console through capture card. So while my internet could be a minor problem, I do know that my PC has a few years on it. It's been a hot minute since I've upgraded it. It was pretty up and up when I got this originally, but this was definitely a few years old. So in the future, as things balance out, you know, right now it's kind of hard to think of an extra expensive PC upgrade, so I'm just kind of work with what I got. But I think, you know, keeping in mind that since I don't usually stream too many like PC games, I would probably like use what I have right now to like stream anything that's not some sort of current modern game I wanted to stream from a PC, but then like build a new PC that's like with stream optimization in mind. Because I can see like OBS gives me like the stream bitrate and like everything is kind of balanced out right now, but the my computer CPU usage tends to fluctuate. It never goes above 50%, which is fine, but it's like this streaming, OBS is like the only thing I have running when I stream. I just try to minimize any other activities as much as possible, so everything's smooth. I don't know. I'm assuming it's a combination of both factors, like the streaming maybe being questionable and the internet kind of pooping out sometimes as well. But okay, so let me activate. I'll read the segments here. Lock the gate. Gets unlocked by Eden. Requires manual override through use of watcher slipper and drink the keys. And then locks up cities. I just apologize to anyone who's been watching me do this whole segment at least for the third time now. I hate when there's repeats like this. It's like if things happen because of a death, I'll totally eat that to the face. Like that is all me. Like I'll take it in the biggest strides. When it's hardware, that's tough. So
activated the portals. Living quartz.
I'll double
They
check.
should have appeared somewhere up the island.
How well this game runs on a PS2? Because
they're looking for them.
What is it, like 98% of PS1 games like run like butter on a PS2, like it works just fine. But I know there's like a handful of games that have very minor issues. see. I'll still fight off these doggos for the sake of getting money from it. But yeah, next time when we truly finish this up, whatever ends up happening for that, how far we get in this last little run I'm doing right now, I will I will make sure to use the PS2. Like, as much as I love running off the PS1 and like doing original hardware for like whatever game it is as much as I can, this game has been really finicky with me so far. I don't know if it's just, it can't be because I'm streaming it. It could just be a little laughing back at me, but we'll do it like that. Oh yeah, I also didn't go to the jump shop and upgrade the canteen. Go here, hole in the wall. I think this one's just refractor money. Okay, let me go and blow up the doggo over here. Okay, there you go, there's that. But yeah, at this point I'd rather just have a smooth experience for anyone watching. I'll sacrifice running on original hardware. But again, sometimes it's hit or miss depending on the game too. Like, this would be happening even if I wasn't streaming it. I would assume since I'm running it off of PS1, so... The old bucket's just getting old. That's what it is. I will probably look into like a motor repair and replacement. I know people do those services online. People do all sorts of crazy mod shit to old consoles. It is wild. I'll have to research motor replacement as a long-term investment. Trying to keep my old little PS1 here running good. Stream is holding good. Thank you to anyone again who has held out with me. It has been fun. We have made significant progress in the despite a couple looped segments. Yeah, barrel, drill, and I got the Omega Buster card, right? Just maybe I got that earlier. Yeah, I need to do that. I actually, because I'm not running. My PC just runs off a regular old HDD, not a SSD. That's one thing that's on my big like top of the list of when I upgrade. I'm at least putting my my operating system on a SSD as far as the PC itself. But yeah, definitely want to, when I get around to having the means, or at least not the means, but more just like the time right now. You know, with how things are out in the world, I want to be smart with my spending as much as I can currently. But once a lot of this subsides and my work hours and stuff pick up again, I definitely want to focus on a PC upgrade. But I'll definitely get an SSD in there. Just something that has like good performance, where it's like it can stream, but on its own, like just be able to like keep up with most modern games. But because I don't really do like too much heavy PC gaming, so I don't need like a real like a super fancy graphics card slapped in there. Just something that's like okay enough that it's better than like obviously like the onboard graphics that just come on the computer, but like just something that'll run most modern games. But I don't need to like turn it into like a performance beast or something. I'd rather have better optimization for streams and just good general functionality. Yeah, SSD for sure. I want to invest in that as far as that, and then I'll probably just use the storage drive. I think I have the drive in my PC currently is a 2 terabyte drive, so I could probably just use that for like general storage, but then like run the operating system off the solid state for the sake of convenience. Because I've seen the difference between that. At that point, it's like how we use our smartphones, or like it's like a switch, you know, like you turn it on, you turn it off, it just goes to sleep like normal. Because you don't have to wait for the disks to start spinning. It's just a big fat memory card, essentially. And this has been the amateur PC upgrade hour with your boy. Spin the last couple cogs here in Megaman Legends. Okay. So we've done the whole segment. I got everything underground. and that didn't take that long for a repeat. Everyone, big finger crosses and big hopes and dreams that we actually just make it to even be able to save with good old data. For crying out loud. So we're gonna scoot out of here. Oops. Maybe I'll have to keep that in mind. Again, this PC is. When I got it, it was definitely, I wouldn't say like top of the line when I built it, but it holds up pretty well. I mean, I have enough RAM, and then I have enough just general functionality with this PC, and it has more than served its purpose, especially because I'm not like I'm not a heavy like games on PC person, but yeah, no, for sure. I appreciate it. This, I mean, as I've said before, for anyone if you've been hanging out for a while, like, I do love this game. I mean, unlike many, while I learned much about the PS1 over time, this game was why I bought the PS1 originally, Legends specifically, and you know the rest of the Mega Man series. Like I have all the X games, I have every Mega Man game on PS1. I bought pretty much all of them except for Tron Bonne when I was younger. Okay, let's see. Can we get to the next part of town, please? Oh, thank heavens. The split second extra of loading that it takes there sometimes. Ugh. Please let me get in the car and save now. Yay! Okay. Okay. Charge my energy. And save. Whew. Okay. Okay. It's a little progress. Third time is once again the charm when it comes to this dumb old bucket of a PS1. Man, I'm going to have a really low time save file, though, with some of these runbacks I've had to do. That's fine with me. I don't even know what the speed run time is for this game. I am sure that, give me 1 second. I am sure that it's probably a way crazier record, but I'm wondering, like, what people would do if there's, like, a sequence break you do, or if there's, like, a way you, like, clip through because of the way the game loads parts of the game. I really don't know. Okay, anyway, we're gonna junk shop so we can get Mega Man's canteen parts back up. Oh man, I'm so close to that extra Kevlar jacket. I'm just gonna buy extra packs till I can't anymore, because that'll be another thing I've checked off the list. Okay, I can't. That's okay. And then blaster unit. Okay, now there's just way better items here, that's fine. And I don't need a canteen oh wait, refill canteen, let me see. And it's already full, okay. I guess when I buy new parts it does it for me. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Let's go save it data again, just because we're extra cautious boys right now, and that's okay. Yeah, for anyone who's just enjoying the general Mega Man though, I appreciate it, because it's good to know that this game had such like a strong fan base, like as that was apparent when Legends 3 like went through its whole like almost creation and then just total like cancellation. You know, that was nice enough to know that like there were others out there that were as passionate about Legends as like a whole, but it's still nice to know that people care about these games now. It makes me wonder if they'll ever do like an official pack of these games, or like I know I've said it a few times to people who are like interested in still playing these in like a modern format. You can get them on PS3 and Vita. Like those aren't like the most up-to-date things, but they exist and they go on sale all the time for really cheap. But anyway, all right, we're gonna do this. I'm still sticking to it. We're gonna finish what I started unless we hit another loading snag. But I'm gonna save at every point that I can. So these are the sub-cities. They're these gates that lead to these weird underground areas where Mega Man said like these are the living quarters earlier.
So this underground city might be where the portal to Android was made. But how do I find this?
And now Mega Man's just spouting all this bullshit. Like, who said anything about Anthro units except for like the computers we've been talking to? So I don't know. And there's all these really strong robots here, but they drop like big boy cash. So I'm actually trying to see if I can fight them all. But you also have to destroy them all anyway. But also notice we're like in these weird like walled off city areas, but there's like stars in the sky. But I thought we were underground, so I don't know, man. That shit's weird. Yeah, like a big boy cash everywhere. Dollars. And these are just like old, like you said, living areas for... You'll just have to trust me that this game explains what a prototype anthro unit is. But you know, this is where apparently some people used to live, so I don't know. And you can't go in the house, so... Usually the easy strategy for blowing all these guys up, though, is to just stand on a house and then build a block wall. And just take all the cash. I missed that piece back there, but that's fine. Let me see if there's anyone else I missed up. I think so. But yeah, there's also, like, not really any items you get when you're down here, I want to say. I think there's like a chest in like the main area that you go to in a second. Because in each of these 3 underground sub-city areas, there's like a main like temple-y looking area up there. Ow. There's that main temple-looking area up there, and that's where we'll get the keys. And they give you like little lore bits and dumps as you go there. Oh gosh, these guys I need to get on a roof and get rid of these guys. I don't want to take too many more hits. Yeah, we'll save after we do each one in the main 2, and then we will cross our damn fingers. You know what? Well, those 2 are over there. I'm gonna try this big old boy. Yeah, okay, maybe I just had some bad luck earlier. Because the stream seems to be going fine now. I will write it to either my next unfortunate stop, which hopefully doesn't happen with the PS1, or clear stopping point, which again, like I said, I wanted to do these 3 sub-beat areas and then fight Bruno and do the last one, so hopefully, all things permitted, we can just tank right through. You usually get about like 20 or 30 Ks any for blowing through just one of these cities. They take a second, but as you continue to like upgrade your items, it only becomes easier. Let me use my convenient healing items, which I stocked up on. Get on the roof. Oh, Megaman, get on the roof. There we go.
Huh? That like
also, the music stopped. It's almost like Megaman was listening for something. Yeah, let me go in here. And then find, I think this is the sleeper key.
Got it. I'm back to the surface.
Yeah, but there's not much else here, but it's like you have these really weird, ominous rooms. And thankfully the enemies at least stay gone, so that's the main thing. You go through each one, you blow through all the enemies there. Oh, please go back to the surface. Every loading door now is going to be a major anxiety attack. Okay, that's one. We got one down, I believe. And then we're going to go save again. Can we save? Yes, we can. Let me talk to Roll really quick. Yeah, item development. I think I got like a part. Oh, because we got... Yeah, exactly. Every giant key is a monolith. Yeah, blunted drill. So we finally got the drill that lets us get through like the main like underground like tunnel section for the whole island. We'll do that next time. And yeah, it's if you actually want to use that in combat, the autopilot barrel and generator part were used to make the buster part auto battery. Increases the number of shots you can fire at once to the max. So yeah, it's just another good buster part you get, and that's about it. Okay, let me save with data. Here. Okay, so that's one. We're gonna go do part 2, which is you get the second key. I believe that gate is here because I don't think there's one on the west side where the whichever way it is. I'm pointing the way that works for me, but yeah, there's not one on the west side, which is where maybe there is. Maybe I'm a huge liar. Let me see. So I know there's not one in the little Apple Market area. Nothing appears there. All the buildings here have been repaired though, which is nice. Oh, you can see some of them have been repaired, like the houses and stuff there. But I think it just depends on like how often you go back and check on them. I could have sworn the other one appears here. The police station's being redone too. Cool. But okay, maybe it is on the west side. I could have sworn the other gate appeared here. It's okay, major being exposed for me as per usual. It's how I run my stream, fully embarrassed and sweating profusely. You guys can't see it, but under my torso, I'm just sitting in a pool of sweat. I do this all for you. Now, thank you again to anyone who has sat with me through some of the foibles tonight. I think we definitely did better. We had to cut out hard the other night, though. For whatever reason, there was just a big stream drop. I don't know. I know another thing, too, is like... I mentioned it earlier. I'm trying to be earlier on my stream times yeah, okay, there we go. It's right here. I'm trying to be earlier on my stream times to accommodate like whoever watches, but also like my friends who I know are like a lot of friends who had to go back home from. Oh, there's this giant boss one here. I forgot about this one because I don't always fight this one. I totally forgot that this was a thing, and I now need to remember. Oh, you gotta shoot the butt. That's all you gotta do. Shoot the butt. I am trying to be more accommodating in my stream time. Since like when I do it, I'll probably aim for more like a 5 to 6 time frame on the good old West Coast. So probably that's like 8 to 9 if you're as far east, and then it's in between the United States and the time zone. One, just to be more accommodating to everyone. I don't want to be super late unless it's on the weekend. But two, the reason I mentioned that in tandem with my stream holding solid is because, like, I understand that I know, like, speed throttling and like sharing speeds depending on where you live and like internet usage is like a thing that like companies try and say they don't do it, but it's also like more people being at home right now because of the way things are could result in more people putting stress on ISPs as far as usage. And more people are just using the network. What are you gonna do? So I figured you going a little earlier might help that. I totally forgot about this walking tank boss because I think overall the amount of money you can make by like parts that this one drops, you make a fair amount, but you don't make as much as you do for like the first gate that I just did already, the one in like the central area. You get a big chunk of change from beating like those stronger robots all the time, and as your items keep upgrading, it's pretty much the easiest place to grind money for the It's not super useful, but it's like, well, that's it, you just grind money there, but you still make it. Shoot the robot in the butt. Let's see if it's fun. I'm trying to take out both of these so I don't go after the tank. I'm not gonna. There we go. Get this little boy right here. Yeah, but I totally forgot that there's different fight patterns.
I better look around.
Like, now that I'm remembering, I might get this wrong, but I feel like when you do the Bruno fight, that one doesn't even have, like, an underground area with enemies.
That's 2. Just more.
Like, you just have the Bruno fight, because, like, that's the challenge for that area. Whereas, like, this was a boss where, like, Bruno's boss. It's still cool that they varied it up, and it wasn't just, like, another, like, slog of enemies. It was actually kind of a big boss boy. So that's cool. Yeah, we're gonna go and say, actually, now, you know what, yeah, we'll go, I'm gonna go to the museum, because I know I got the red orb I was saying you can donate it here as an item. Because it's in the same main area we are, so it shouldn't have loading problems. Oh, what a night.
That's a Reaper-bot eye. Look at it. It's so beautiful the way the light goes through that.
Look at her just getting down with all this archaeology stuff. She loves
These
it.
are grade 1 national treasures. There have been lots of diggers who've disappeared in the dungeons. Look at me. That would be a star attraction for any museum.
And we're not gonna give it to her.
Would it really be right to put it on display here?
Yes, of course, lady.
Thank you so much. There are a lot of people who'll come see this.
Yeah, eventually I'll do a whole museum run through for you guys and show you everything that comes here, but most of the stuff is pretty cool. I mean, it's just more cool, weird artwork and artifacts and shit from the island. And I think that's everything?
Very good.
Yeah. Okay, she's just gonna
If you
cycle
find
through
something
again.
one of your eggs,
Oh.
bring it here and show me. I'll evaluate it for you, and if it's really nice, I'll put it on display here.
Okay. See, at this point, it's just finding the other artifacts that are pretty sure buried in just the other parts of the island that I haven't explored underground in the main underground area yet, but we'll see. Oh, God, every time that takes a second more to load into the town area there, I freak out. Oh, okay. Every time it just gets me. Okay, so we've done at least 2 of the subgates, which is more than enough considering the stops that I've had so far because of the PS1 more than anything. But let's take one final stab at this. We're gonna charge my energy. We're gonna save. I'm gonna dance a little because Data's dancing and we're all dancing while the game is saving. Use the radio. Yeah, I've used the radio in some areas, but there was a time too where like the whole reason this actually started and why I've been so paranoid about this is because I think in my first night, I want to say, no, it was the second night, yeah. I used the radio last time I streamed this, for the first chunk of the stream. I was like, oh, I'll use the radio to summon roll really quick. Like I hadn't had a problem yet with PS1 loading. And then it just bugged out when I was using the radio. But thank you for reminding me of that. I do know that I don't kick us. Hey, don't kick the animals. That's to keep your karma up. But yeah, I have used the radio before and it has worked, but it was, I don't know. I'm just being as careful as I can. It's the PS1 more than anything. The PS1 is being old PS1. And then, thankfully, the stream has been mostly behaving itself tonight. There hasn't been a completely solid drop, which I will take that to bed tonight. Yes, I do hope everyone has been enjoying this general progression to the near end of Legends. So we are going to right now, ideally go fight big old Bruno. And this time, I am ready for this fight. I don't mind if my energy canteen is only halfway through. Someone quote me saying that now as I'm like losing the fight, saying I wish I had refilled my energy canteen. No, I'll be fine. Now I know how to jump on the houses. I was ready to fight him again too. I think this time. Actually, I probably could have upgraded my buster, but how much? 27,000. That's. I think I'll be okay. You can usually dodge these enemies right here too by just like skirting along the walls, as long as you like hold and do a tight enough turn. This door coming up here on the right, I don't need to go through. It's the second one. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna be hyping this up. I lost once, and then I lost because the PS1 beam me over, but let's give the old Bruno one last college try for the night. This is all the marbles for the end of tonight's stream. Either go big or go home on this fight. Okay, I'm just gonna skip the cutscene because we already saw it earlier. Basically, the bombs are back and they're here to fuck shit up. We're also here to fuck shit up, so let's ride. For now, actually, if you stand behind the black box, and you start to see Bruno firing things off, this thing can't get destroyed, so like, watch this. I forgot about that. But yeah, so that's the gate where you came from, but this is the gate that it opens up by destroying the house. So let's get it on. Where's his feet? Shoot his feet. So far, but he's wandering over here, which I don't want. I would like him to come on top of the buildings again. But let's run back. Oh gosh. Oof. Okay, I took that one pretty bad. But I had taken some hits enough. So let me see if I can get on top of this building over here. Yeah, he doesn't. These buildings can probably take about 4 of the green orbs. That's one. Okay, so that was more than 4. Probably that and some change. Like the next set of green orbs, I don't make it. I want to take out the shoulder cannon. I want to take out everything. We're going to do this right. Okay, so they can take up to 5 hits. Okay, that's a good count to have. We're doing okay so far. We're doing okay. Oh, those do not... Oh, I don't have enough range. I don't know. I was going to say, I thought if it ate through the fence, it would tank the hit completely. That's okay. That's okay. Charge it all the way back up. Yeah, my life gauge doesn't get its resilience back, though. Like, I get knocked back way hard. Still not, we're still taking a lot of... This never dies though. The black boxes are good if you're hiding on this one. So. Okay, I'm gonna run right now. What's that? Yeah, I gotta listen to see if I get like both hits. Why is he wandering so far that way? Okay, hold on. Buster parts. Because my range is pretty good. I don't want to sacrifice power. I don't want to sacrifice energy either. Okay, so you have bust unit Omega. That's attack and range. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I sacrificed a little attack, but now we have like max range. Oh yeah, look at this. We're just like halfway across the map now. Yeah, that's okay, it's okay. I will heal up and start to think about what I said earlier about how I said I hope I don't need the rest of that energy canteen. Oh wow, look how far away I'm hitting him with this. That is lovely. It's something. That is definitely something. Max range is actually kind of ridiculous on this. That's what I like about this game though. You can customize things in so many silly, stupid ways. Like yeah, I'm doing a little less damage. Look how far I can shoot away. Like I am like... He is the least threatening he has ever been right now. Like if I just target, look, it's straight for the middle. I need to get it at a different angle though. This isn't working too well. Yeah, I can't afford to take any more hits like that. I gotta be really careful because his life is still only halfway through. If I could get yeah, because I need to at least have more structures I can hide behind faster. Oof. And those ones are going to wear out faster. So I'm going to wait over on this side of the city. For the sake of me feeling comfortable. I'm in a way better place than I was the last time I was doing this fight. Though. So even if for some unholy reason the PS1 decides to crap out after this fight, should be okay. Okay, we're a little too far to be doing anything important, but we're also attracting a lot of targets. So he's gonna come towards me. Okay. Yeah, we can hit him from this far away. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we just gotta be patient. Oh, I was really hoping that house would tank the other hit from him. Okay, well there we go. That house is just gone now. That's her elbow. So I want to destroy the ones on his feet. Because there's gonna come a point where it's like the black box is all I'm gonna be able to use if I like stick this fight out long enough. In terms of like dodging the green energy balls, because that's the main thing. He's gonna shoot rockets, and then if I can destroy these the ones on his feet, I can at least stop the bombs from coming out. We'll see. It's a versatile enemy. It's definitely it's worth being the Bond's final like swan song. Okay, we're really let's do some mid-range damage here. See, at least he's going into a different area now. I'm fine with this. Okay, we're safe. We're safe for now. Can I hit him this far away? Oh yeah, that is just so satisfying, at least being able to chunk him away from that far. Okay, that house is out. That's fine. I don't know how long this one will be out for. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Okay, his left foot is also out as well, so that's good. Very much less to worry about. I also just don't know if I haven't noticed if. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh no. Gotta be smart. He's pretty close out. Okay. Rockets are out. Okay, run from the bombs. Run from the bombs. Oh gosh, oh god, please. Oh gosh, okay. Oh man. Like I said, this is the last attempt at this for the night. We're gonna make it count or make it out. Oh god, I don't like this at all. Okay. Shoot. Oh, Lord Almighty. Getting some cheap hits in. Oh god. We're just using this whole city to our advantage right now. We're far enough away that those like feet bombs shouldn't hit me. Come on. Rockets are going out. Okay. And he's doing the thing again. Okay. Oh, he's so close. Come on. Yeah! Oh god, the stress. What a fun boss. That is a good final challenge of a boss. From the Bonds, anyway. But they are out. That really is Tron's best weapon.
Huh?
He's just like, well, we're here.
Okay, Blue Boy, I must know, what's your name?
Me? My name is Megaman. Megaman Volnut.
Megaman, is it?
His
You
whole
know
name.
I've been in this business a long time.
I just forgot about
But
this
this is the
cutscene.
first time anyone's ever given me this much trouble. Yet, it feels good somehow being beaten by you like this. Almost as though I've met my match.
Diesel!
I can face the facts. I lost, you won. I'm gonna try to forget this entire incident.
Like, what a good villain. Look at this.
Ah, it feels good to say that. My heart feels as clean as the blue sky on a cloudless day. See you around. Megaman.
He's just
Wait!
like sad music.
Then, does this mean I'll never see him again?
Tron. Once he finds the treasure, we'll wait for our chance and take it from him.
What?
You didn't think I was going to just walk away, did you?
Oh, of course not. Now that's the Teasel I know.
You bet it is. Old Teasel never gives up. I'll get that treasure sooner or later, one way or the other.
But that's like the majority of their arc for this game, because that's their big final mech they do. Okay, we're either gonna do it all or we're not. So we're just gonna get in here. I really shouldn't just jump in here, because who knows? But, oh, I have no life. Oh no. Can I leave? Okay, I may have made a big mistake. So, I do not have any life right now. Going to be very careful and hope that one of these fools drops life for me. My range is tuned up to the max. So I should be able to cheese these guys away. And hope to all. You know what? I actually don't need the range to be that crazy. Let me reassess my buster parts. So I have that. Because I think I had the level. Auto battery is maxes out energy. Oh wait, turbo battery you can replace it with auto battery. And then I think that's. Wait, hold on a second. Max it. Okay, so then I don't need the range up that high, so I can put on the. There we go. So I have max energy and attack. That should do well enough for me, I want to say. I really have to be careful and hope one or two of these guys drop some life. No life from this one. Okay, cool. Okay, we have strong parts. Be very careful as long as none of those crazy running guys comes after me. Okay, this one is also pretty simple. I have max attack. Okay, no life drop from this one either. I have never felt the tension like this. Oh my god. Okay. This one's being a little more aggressive, so I'm gonna try and run around and see if there's anything else I can do. Oh gosh, these can level buildings. I thought they could not do that. I hear something walking too. Okay, that's... Okay, I'm gonna keep spiraling like this. But I really have to be careful for that. This guy over here on my left. I kind of want to draw that one just to see if I can do it like this. Move, because those ones shoot in a straight line. Oh, he dropped some life. Lord almighty. Give me the life. Okay. We got an extra pip. I'll drop that money if it means I can get that pip of life. I thought they couldn't destroy these little houses, by the way. So we're learning new things every day, and we're being risky as hell trying this right now. Yeah, it's weird that there's just like these slightly stronger versions of these like walkers from the regular underground area of the game. Because they're like not that hard to defeat. They only have one or two attack patterns versus like the big mouth ones over here. These at least like shoot you like crazy. Use everything I got. So be careful for the bombs that come out. Okay, now I'm doing very well so far. Okay, good. More life. Please give me the life. Cool, and I got all the cash. Okay. I still... If the music is playing, that means there's still enemies here. Oh, we're having fun right now, aren't we? This is something. I very much don't like this. Oh, there's one on the roof. Any life from you? No? Darn. I can take a hit, but I really hope I don't have to. There's the one on the roof there. Oh, there's one down here too. Let me kill this one on the ground. walking ones on the ground are more dangerous, so they can. The roof ones don't do shit. But yeah, that's why again, like you're just gonna farm for money. The ones, the gate in the central part of town is like the most efficient one to grab cash from. Where's the last one? Is there another little bugger on a roof? This one, the enemies feel less aggressive. At least there's none of those ones like the crazy ones with the crab claws that like to drill you. Okay, there's one way up there. I see. Just annoying places.
Huh?
Oh. Can I grab the life, please?
I better take a look around.
Oh, I could grab the life. That's okay. That's fine. We made it. Everyone just like hold your breath in chat to hope everything loads normally at this point. Oof. You finally lost the key.
There. Be the last key. Now, I have to is open the center gate.
Lord Almighty, please. Let me get out of here normally. I am pins and needling right now. Like I am. I can't believe I actually went in there with no life and came out safe. Only big brain Mega Man Legends plays. Okay. Please load this door fine. Oh. Oh, thank heavens. Okay. 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 Well, cool. Jeez. Okay. Make it to the car. Make it to the car. Yeah. Save the dang game. Okay, hold on. Heal. Okay. Well, that was an adventure. Okay. We're at a good point. We're at a good point. We got exactly where I said we would. Beat the damn Bruno boss. Did everything. Big breath plays. Did it all. Big stuff. Ugh. What a wait. Okay. You know, tonight went better. Tonight went a lot better. We're just gonna leave this on data dancing for now, but I'm chilling. Now, tonight went good. We did some good progress, so next time the goal, big ol' strategy, that'll be to finish the game. Because we are pretty much at the end game, but I want to do side quests, I want to explore the underground part of the town, and then we'll just do the end. I think that's pretty much what I have. Wait, let me look at this guide for a second too. Let me just breathe and chill with you guys for a second now that we're at the end. Because yeah, we have, okay, there's the end game, and then just fill up the museum. Let me see. Yeah, it's fill up the museum as a side quest, and then because you have to get the lipstick to help her, and I already did that because she's there. There's the game shows that you can play, which I already did that. Okay, so then there's a mission you do at the police station, which is the bombs. I think I mentioned that with something else. And then, oh yeah, you can build a clubhouse with the boys to get an item from that. Okay, so we'll cycle through a lot of these side quests next time and see some of this fun stuff. But there's cool stuff though. Let me see. Oh yeah, and then there's like a little thing you do with the jet skates in the town. And then the girl in the hospital. When the flutter is fixed, talk to the girl in the hospital. Oh, right, you talk to the mayor about the hospital upgrades. Okay. And then there's lost money bag. I'm just reading all these quests for next time to kind of remind me, but I'm chilling. I hope everyone's had a good time tonight. I definitely have. But yeah, so there's a handful of side quests that... Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, there's a handful of side quests that we can do next time, but I think we are set up to it. or to get it to run. In the background, I may get. It looks like we'll need the police station for one of them. I might do some like money grinding one day just to like get a bunch of extra money to upgrade some parts. But I'm not gonna build anything off screen that we don't like already have. If I don't already own it, I'm not gonna upgrade it. So I'll just like go through and grind in that sub-city for like an hour or two and just like put on a podcast or something. Oh gosh, what a night. Okay, I think that's it for me for right now. It's 9 o'clock my time. I'd like to make some dinner and kick back. But thank you to everyone who stuck it out so far. We've been chilling, having a good time tonight. Have some few ups and downs, but yeah, I'll keep tabs on how the PS1 is doing. I'm gonna have again the PS2 right next to me next time. I brought it out last time because I wasn't sure, but things generally went better this time. But there's still some hiccups, so I don't know. We'll see, but I'll have it like ready to roll if the PS1 bugs out once more again. But hey, the stream is holding over pretty good now. It's only had 1 or 2 tiny drops, and it's like almost 4 hours we've been going. So cool. Anyway, I'm gonna head off for the night, but everyone take it easy. Everyone be safe with the way things are right now. I know shit's crazy. Just do your best to stay safe. Only go where you have to or absolutely must, and just follow your city's rules and mandates where you live. Wash your damn hands. What else? I don't know. Just be safe. Be considerate of others. Don't. Be aware of the way things are and what's going on, and follow news and updates as best as you can. But do your best not to panic. I think with the way things are right now, you see people panicking a lot because what's going on is scary, and there's a lot of uncertainty, and it doesn't help when at least certain world leaders maybe aren't as helpful as they could be. At least where I am. Speaking of someone in particular, but anyway, not to divert off too much. Point being, be safe, be smart, do your best not to panic, and just consider everyone else around you. Everyone's probably having it a little different, but still hard how things are right now. So, anyway, I'll see y'all soon. Most likely finishing up things Tuesday or Wednesday night. Probably same time, same channel kind of a thing. 5:30, 6 o'clock my time. Look out for announcements. Do the whole, follow the channel. I would appreciate that actually. Give me click a little heart button thing here so you can get notifications of when I start. Otherwise, you can shoot me over on like Twitter. At RobLink on there too for more stream notes and other just dumb posts and stuff I make. But yeah, have a good night. Everyone take it easy, and I'll see you guys next time.